I tell him like this right here. I likes you.
He like you?
And I want you.
And he want you.
Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours.
What you want, Luke?
What's it gonna be? I asked you a question, Luke.
I can't hear you, Luke.
I don't want to answer. Excuse me, I ain't hear you, Luke. Oh, sound like to me you wanted the hard way.
Hey, where you think you going? Bring your little fine ass back here.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time to return to this big ass, claustrophobic, crowded. Yeah, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I think it's finally time to remodel. So, since I guess this is our season finale, why not end off with a bang and
Booty warrior
founding member? Now, I know some of y'all are probably wondering, hey, yo, wait a minute, CJ. I see that.
Have I thought about doing voiceovers again?
Homie's not there, and you're right, cause it's a retcon.
Yeah.
So just
I'll think about it.
with it. Okay. See, that's why I love y'all, man. So let's just go ahead and get started. So without further ado, Exhibit A. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit A, King Vamp. So we start off with 3 police officers playing COD zombies against a Catholic priest. And it's not going so well for him. 2 of them already done got fucked and they already need a revive. So police girl is the last one standing and it looks like she is not clutch. So meanwhile, we cut over to Integra. She high as hell smoking a Zaza right now. And she like, all right, listen up, cut. We dealing with vampires and shit. So y'all is not needed. My asset will take care of this. I said, who the fuck? Yes, my asset. King Vamp, the greatest op to ever live. Alucard. Oh, nights like this make me so hot. A perfect night for a perfect.
Who got the
So
booty?
then later on, we cut back to the vampire that's being an absolute horn dog right now. Bro's like, I'm gonna kill you, but first I'm gonna beat up on them booty cheeks. That's right, me and the boys about to get that chugga 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 choo choo. And I'm the caboose. So you like sloppy seconds, huh? Wait a minute, if I'm counting correctly here, you got like 20, 30 other niggas here. And you said that you're the caboose? Oh my God, my nigga, you a nasty freaky some bitch, aren't you? Fuck you, shoot that nigga. So all these ghouls start shooting this man, and this man is taking no damage at all. Bro is eating every single bullet. So then bro starts regenerating. He's like, wow, this new God mode that I just installed is amazing. So bro pulls out the Blinky and just starts going crazy. The playing Ring Around the Rosie with God mode on it. So the priest is like, oh God, who the fuck are you? My name is King Vamp Alucard. But some people also like to call me the Crimson Fucker. Shout out Team 4-Star. Alright, don't take another step or else I'll beat our cheeks right now. So then this man Alucard asks his Saris, yo, police girl, are you a virgin? What? Answer, bitch, have you had your back blown out and all? No. So he placed her in her yeti. Man's gonna collide on him. Nah, bro, this man a different breed. Mind you, this is the first 15 minutes of the first episode, and bro's out here blicking ghouls, zombies, and Catholic priests. So while Saris is basically bleeding out right now, Alucard comes up to her and he's like, hey, police girl, you wanna become a vamp? I mean, really, you have no choice. I mean, you could either bleed out here and die or become a vampire. And to be honest, you dying would be a waste. My God, you are fine. Hey, I will let you arrest me any day, police girl. So, long story short, Saris ends up becoming a vampire. So later on, they get sent on this mission to hunt down this vampire couple. So this man, Alucard, starts wall breaking the door, absolutely blasting this with F&J bullets. Bro busts down the door like, what's good, Nico? So then dude unloads the entire clip of a Uzi into him. But you know, obviously, that's not gonna work, my boy. So bro starts walking to him and he's like, caught you and your girl butt booty naked. Vamp boy and vamp girl sitting in a tree. P-A-C-K-I-N-G. He stabs him and plasters him on the wall. Yeah. Nah, Loki, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I Loki feel bad for that nigga at that point, bro. Bro basically dumped the entire clip in him, then plastered him on the wall. Yo, that's just brutal. So then he's like, all right, police girl, you're up. But sir, she's too far away. Okay, and use your eyes, bitch.
Bro, I'm
Come on
chilling.
now, use that aimbot I just gave you. Come on now, toggle that shit. Shoot the bitch, Nadia. Wow, excellent shot, police girl. My goodness, that aimbot was so well I have to tell Roberta at the next meeting. So then the next night, Alucard's out here clearing out this whole building, and he's like, hey, police girl, you need to come on up in here and get some points. You best hurry before the round's over, or else you're not gonna be able to hit the mystery box. So after they finish clearing out the entire place, Ceres is like, yes, master, we did it. Yes, excellent round, police girl. Now let's go hit the box and... Ah, shit. Amazing grace.
Nigga.
How sweet the sound. Amen. What's good, nigga? My name is Father Anderson, and I am here to praise the word of God. Master, my back. My back. Yeah, that's right. You like that, nigga? I just spread the name of the Lord by blowing out your back. And you next, nigga. So what's good? What's really good? So they start to get to scrapping, and Alucard busts a cap in Anderson's forehead. But this man gets up and cuts off his head. Clean decapitation. And bro's like, yes, that's right. Should have paid your tithes and offerings on Sunday service, nigga. Now where that little girl go? So Ceres took off with Alucard's head, but dude threw the knife and pinned his head on the wall. And dog starts saying, little girl, allow me to start reading you a verse. Now I made this one up. Anderson 3:16. Thou shalt art me dragging my balls across your face, nigga. Amen. So then Integra pull up off the Zaza and she like, hey, Pastor, you best chill out, cuz I'm zooted out my mind, but I'll still bust a cap in your ass, cuz. Oh, and by the way, homie ain't dead. It ain't gonna be that easy to kill him, dog. So Anderson's like, looks like I need more preparation and prayer for this one. Don't you worry though, I'll be back. I'll be back to spread the name of my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So later on, after they had their fight with Anderson, the Helsing Manor ends up getting invaded by Luke Valentine and this ugly ass nigga from Texas. I'll be honest with you though, nigga sound like he from Louisiana. I likes you.
He like you,
And I want you.
and he want you.
Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours.
What you want, Luke?
What's it gonna be? I asked you a question, Luke.
I can't hear you, Luke.
I don't want to answer. Excuse me, I ain't hear you, Luke. Oh, sound like to me you wanted the hard way.
Hey, where you think you going? Bring your little fine ass back here.
Damn. Damn.
I could just make it up the stairs.
Oh, Luke! I told you, nigga, you should have just chose the easy way.
Now come on, take your pants off. Whip that booty out. Let's do this thing. Come on. Hurry, hurry. Get freaky with me.
Oh, brother, now I see what you really are. I thought you had that dog in you like me, but no, you're a bitch, nigga. So yeah, that was Exhibit A, and it's finally time to move on to Exhibit B. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, Vamp Anthem. So they end up going to Rio. And
Bro,
you
what's
see,
a
with
vamp
this
anthem?
exhibit specifically, we will be focusing on this man's lack of giving a f. I mean, this man wanted smoke when he walked in the hotel. Bro at the front desk was like, excuse me, sir, but we do not allow big personal items like, okay, and nigga, the f, you could suck my dick all I care. So he starts using Jedi mind tricks on this man. You can suck my dick for 99 cents. I can suck your dick for 99 cents.
If only that really worked in real life. Somewhere it does.
Perfect. Now hurry the fuck up with my bag. So later on that night, they end up getting raided by a SWAT team because of some random false allegation or something. So they bust in like they playing Siege and just start unloading on homie. But hey, I guess these NPC-ass background characters haven't learned yet. So bro got up and just started going crazy. God damn, call an ambulance. I mean, shit, what the fuck an ambulance gonna do? That nigga got him in his mouth. Pause. So then the last dude was backed up on the door and he was like, you know what? It was a good life.
Oh.
Nah, it was crazy, bro. Look at his face. Bro was in disgust.
Fucking puss. I was one away from a UAV.
So then Sarah comes over and she says, Master, these are really humans. Okay, and? But sir.
Look, do you think I give a flying fuck? How would you feel if somebody offed themselves before you get your fucking UAV?
They can lick my balls from hell all I care. Now get your head in the game. We about to edit this bitch out. Yes, sir. Hello, Master. Permission to go crazy. My ultimate is ready.
With one
Booty.
death blossom, I will
Seth
air this
Rogen.
entire
What's up, Austin
bitch
Lucero?
out.
Good price.
Hey, permission granted. Just go ahead, clear the point, cuz. And oh boy, this man just nonchalantly walks outside and just starts going crazy.
Oh my God!
Nigga use that death blossom, he let it rip. So then they trying to escape, but this man puts a mind trick on this man and starts making him open and close the door. I throw this crazy ass nigga out. I shoot him, cub.
What's good, Nico?
Oh, hell no.
Hey, how y'all doing? Anybody willing to lick a nigga balls for $5? No takers?
That's a lie. Murder 1,700 people in front of me. I'm not going to do it myself, but I'm going to help you force somebody else to do it. And that's just the American way.
All right, then, your funeral.
A few moments later.
So then this man throws the rest of the SWAT team and makes them land on each flagpole individually. So later on, they get on top of this roof. So then Alucard's like, I guess it's time to release that dog. But I must warn you, when that dog come out, I turn into a warrior. And not just your average warrior, nigga. So then police girls start shooting these big-ass cannons. So she ends up making a smoke screen and oh, God. Oh, Tony. No, let me make this easy for you. We just gonna do it the hard way.
Damn.
I told you, nigga, I'm a warrior. I like you, and that's all I need to say. Ah, yeah. Now, see, look, if you didn't send that SWAT team up there, we could have did this the easy way, but we had to do it the hard way. So that's what you gonna get, the hard way. Nah, bro, this man is an absolute lunatic. He must be stopped. And he read bro's mind and figured out that the people that's been behind this the entire time is the literal, can't say that name, so I'm gonna give you some context clues. A World War II party back in the 1940s led by a guy with a terrible mustache. Like, come on, I know y'all past history, right? It's like the easiest subject ever. I mean, look, this literal furry cat boy has a message for us.
What the hell?
Nico, what the fuck is going on? Fix the screen! Oh, yes, perfect. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. My name is Z Major, but for this video, we should call me Edward Richtofen. Who the fuck is laughing over there?
I'm so sorry. You sound so pussy through that damn screen. Do you think that anybody wants to sit here and listen to your fat ass talk about war and shit? Newsflash, nigga, you lost the war. Cause all y'all niggas is pussy. You know what? How you like it if I put this gun in this little cat boy mouth? Huh? You like that? You like that, nigga?
Oh.
Damn! He shot that nigga in the mouth.
He ain't deserve that.
That happened, and Anderson and Alucard started playing Rock'em Sock'em in the favela. And nah, look at Anderson's face, bruh. Bro, like, I came to spread the name of Christ just for your bitch ass to up my goddamn glasses. You need some prayer. So later on, this crazy lanky hoe, oh my goodness, look at that build. Homegirl built like Slender. So Millennium ended up taking over this entire ship. So they trying to figure out what to do, and of course this man comes up and says, I know one way to get on that ship.
Meanwhile,
What the fuck?
Sir, what is that lanky booty hoe doing? I don't know, cut, but she been cranking that shit all night.
Oh.
Oh God, do you hear that? Sir, somebody's pumping the hot shit.
Yeah, he just really rammed the jet into the ship. Nigga made himself a cruise missile. And this man just hops out that hoe unscathed. Yeah, but look at her face. She knows she's finished. And look at him, he like, I've come to collect your booty. Your cheeks shall be mine. But then some of the soldiers that survived started shooting. So he transformed and wiped the floor with him. So then Shawty over here sitting in a corner crying and shit. And then there he was, towering over her lanky ass. Oh, Rip Van Winkle, I likes ya and I wants ya. So let's go ahead and get it over with. Start shaking ass. I will not be taken that easily. Oh, so I guess we're doing this the hard way then. So she starts shooting this man with her aimbot, but dog bites the bullet. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, guess what I just called boo-boo?
So the legends are true. He's a warrior.
Ah, yeah! So dog picks him up and starts shoving the gun in her. Oh, my Jesus Christ. I can't do this, bro. I can't make this video no more, bro. This nigga started impaling her with her own gun. Oh, I like that a lot. Bon appetit, nigga.
Oh.
Exhibit C. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I now present to you our final exhibit. Whole lotta red. So while Alucard was stuck out at sea for a long time, London has turned into straight hell. You got Millennium, aka the you-know-what's out here terrorizing everybody. Then you got Homeboy right here like,
what is that melody?
and on the other side you have the literal... Oh, not again. I thought we buried this after the X-Arm video. But no. Oh no, they're back. Hailing all the way from Harrison, f***ing Arkansas. The Triple K's, Jesus Christ, help me right now. So Alucard finally pulls up to the battlefield after looking like the Flying Dutchman coming off this haunted ass ship. And this man stands right in the middle of everybody and he's like, oh my, what the hell is going on here? On one side, we have a bitter party that's still mad because they lost the war. And on the other side, we have the white hooded crusaders who's mad at every single race because their wives got on black.com. All of your booties will be consumed. So everybody and their mama start jumping this man. Everybody just starts shooting. But dear God, it was too late. This man used the level 0 release. This nigga basically opened the gates of hell and released every single dead opposition. Dog is literally flooding the streets with every single soul that he has consumed. They like, oh my God, you monster! How many booties have you consumed? So it's true. You are him, the vampiric booty warrior, Dracula! But I mean, come on, y'all. I mean, if it ain't obvious, the dude's name is literally just Dracula spelt backwards. So after he finished impaling and shish kebabbing everybody, Cyrus is like, wow, master, you've become a chad. My goodness, your jawline is crispy. But then this man Anderson come out of nowhere, coming to spread the name of the Lord from the top rope. Ooh la la, Anderson. Do you want thy booty taken as well? You can eat my dick, nigga. Get ready for some prayer. So they started scrapping, then Alucard decided to switch back to the dual Glockies. So bruh shoots off like the man's tricep, continues to raise the dead and beating the brakes off of him. And he's like, come on, Anderson, try to kill me, nigga. So then Anderson pulls out this nail. And Alucard is like, hey, bruh, you sure you want to do that? To spread the name of the Lord? Then it shall be done. So Alucard walks up and flicks him in the head. But this man Anderson done turned into like a thorn monster or something. And this man Alucard pissed. He like, God damn it, Anderson, how dare you turn into a monster, you bitch nigga? So then Alucard gets stabbed in the head, and then we finally get his backstory.
Back in the day, I would used to get me cheeks clapped daily, but I would always pray to God. My real name is Vlad, and I'm from Wallachia. I don't even know if I pronounced that shit correctly. I went to rule it, and I fought everybody. Tatakai. Eren Yeager. Oh, I got off topic. I impaled people, cause I just felt like it. Nobody could stop me. The Ottoman Empire could lick my balls, but I was caught and executed. I drank the blood and became Dracula. And was that sad?
Anderson, give me your booty, nigga. What if man rips out Anderson's heart and crushes it?
Fatality.
Well, it was a good life. I got to spread the name of God in the holy word. I ain't get to eat your booty, nigga. Quit crying, hoe ass nigga, and praise God. Hallelujah. Amen. What? Fred? Oh my God, Walter, way to ruin a moment, buddy. Okay, yeah, so long story short, yo, this man Walter just betrayed everybody. Nigga turned into a secret boss battle and copied Doflamingo's moveset. So Alucard says, Master, please allow me to pack this nigga and take his booty. So before they start scrapping, Alucard like, ooh, Walter, I've been waiting for this day. You see, Walter, I've been scoping your ass out since 1944. So let's go ahead and get it over with and do it the hard way. So they started fighting, and Walter is actually smacking Alucard around. Like dog is getting dragged. Bro pulled out the dog, beat up the dog, then Luke Valentine ends up coming out of the dog. Wait, hold on, pause. So Walter starts using dude as a puppet. So then he blinks homie in the face, but then Walter strings up Alucard and stabs him. But it wasn't him the entire time. Hey, Walter. Oh, look at you. Your body's wearing down and shit now. And you turn into a child. But it's okay though. Because I did the same thing. That's right. It's a blast from the past. Witness me, little nigga. Lolly card. Yeah, this man turned himself into an entire little girl. And if you want to know why, you're going to have to go watch an OVA. Just know homie was rocking this back in the 1940s. So it's like, come on, pussy, come and fight me. You know you want some of this, right? You down bad EDP some bitch. So bruh starts making rivers of blood. And he's losing his mind. Look at his zesty ass stance. Come on, Walter, you know you want it. So he grabs him and he's about to kill him, but y'all remember the little cat boy? Yeah, he literally offed himself.
What?
Alucard absorbed him. And he became a paradoxical cat. So now he's shackled by infinite possibilities. So now he's everywhere and nowhere and is multiplied by like 1,000,000 lives that he's consumed. And he can't even recognize himself. Okay, yeah, long story short, they caught our boy slipping. So 30 years pass, and he finally comes back after he was trapped inside of his own self and had to off himself 3,424,867 times.
Damn.
And he's like, just another day at the office. No, can I get a taste? Oh, disclaimer. War, violence, brutality, pillaging. Hey, take all that motherfucking money, nigga. Killing. Watch me hit the snipe, bro. Come on, man, we gotta get out of here.
Taking booty. I'm a warrior. And eating this large piece of meat.
The reason why that's so funny to me is because I've already seen the show that they're talking about. I've watched the entire anime of the whole show. Him voiceover dubbing all of these scenes to sound so horrifyingly terrifying is hilarious to me.
With absolutely no amount of seasoning. This was just another day in the books for the Viking. And on today of this episode of Black Air Force Energy Z, we will not just be diving into one, but 4 of these absolute monstrosities on their quest to be praised in Valhalla and walk the halls of the glorious Round Table.
Thor was fire. Thorfinn was fire as well. The big buff yellow-haired dude, he was fire. Oh my God, these muffins are fire.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as you could tell, this is not gonna be any normal looking trial because we're covering like 4 fucking people. But we do what we gotta do. So we start off with this man waking up in a wheat field, and his shawty is calling him from a distance.
Quit f***ing around and come get some of this ass.
Oh, say less. So it looks like this is just your average run-of-the-mill peaceful looking dude. But he wasn't always like this. Because this man right here is one of the most feared Vikings of all time. Brody was just having a fever dream. Because this man is just mopping the floor with these niggas. Dog is picking up multi-kill after multi-kill. Nigga said, I'm the hash-linking, slash-linking, slasher. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is our first absolute savage, Thor's. First of all, you should know bro is a demon just by his name. Nigga's name is Thor, but plural. And you gonna start to notice something too. Every person that has Thor at the beginning of their name is a damn demon. But anyways, after bro just cleared out multiple ships with absolutely no effort, this one brave soul right here was like, I gotta fight this nigga. I can't go out like no bitch. Bitches don't get let into Valhalla. So bro ran at him, bro. Obviously this poor soul got washed. But dog ended up saying something in his dying breath. The dude said, my shorty, I'm sorry. So blood had Thor's thinking. Thor's was like, you know what? Maybe this life ain't for me. So while this man is casually thinking in deep thought and gets shot with an arrow and is not phased, this other dude tried to come and kill him, but dude threw him in the water and went from Thor to Aquaman. Nigga turned into Jason Momoa and switched verses. So after he killed him, he was like, nah, B, I can't do this no more. I got family values. So dog just straight up dipped and deserted.
I got kids. And everybody knows that that shit is not what it looks like it is. Expensive bastards.
So 15 years end up passing and this man Thor's is living a peaceful life. Man settled down with his lovely wife. He got a daughter. And his peaceful, innocent, unproblematic son named Thorfinn, who will clearly not become a danger to society in his teenage years.
Yep, never.
So even though Thor's has been living a peaceful life, well, the game kinda caught back up to that brother. Cause all these Vikings ended up pulling up to the village, and this L-man's right here, Floki, this blockhead ass nigga. You cannot tell me bro's head is not built like a Thor. So later on, Floki start talking to Thor's. So he starts saying, man, Thor's, listen, man, I knew you was a bitch, but I didn't know you was this much of a bitch. Nigga deserted for what? To take care of a family? Wake up on a Sunday morning and get some coochie? Nigga thought he could live a peaceful life. Nigga, shut your blockhead ass up. Nigga, what the fuck you want? All right, listen. Listen, blood, we going to war. So, pack your shit and, let's go. That life is behind me now. Man, nigga, fuck your peaceful life and stop being a bitch. No, now get the fuck out of my village. All right. But, you know, this village do look pretty nice, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. You wouldn't mind it if me and my boys decide to have a little fun and raid this motherfucker. So yeah, bro, this man Floki started blackmailing, bro. Dog said, yeah, I'ma raid your village and you should be happy that we ain't executing your ass right now. So Thors has to go back to war. And all these people are excited they are going to war. Look at this old ass man. Bro is saying, oh yeah, sonny, it's been 75 long years. No. Hell nah, bro. You can't pay me to live back in this time. It got so bad that his own son was ready to go to war. Thors had to come over to him and say, boy, what the fuck are you doing? Dad, I'm just getting ready for war. I'm coming with you, aren't I? No, boy. You're too young. You don't have enough testosterone yet. But Dad! Boy, listen to me. You have no enemies, boy. Also, you don't have an ounce of hair on your balls yet. What the fuck makes you think you're gonna go out there and go to war? Man, this is more bullshit. Fuck you, Pops. Boy, where are you going? Boy! Oof. Oh, little baby ass kid. So later on, while this man Thors is on the ship heading out to the war, and Thorfinn's little baby ass decide to jump on the ship, they end up pulling up in this ravine. So while they selling in the ravine, they end up realizing, wait a minute, bro, something is awfully wrong right now. And then this man Thors ends up realizing, oh shit, we about to get jumped. Hey, bag this hoe up. So then at the top of the ravine, you see these level 1 bandits. And they like, smart little motherfucker. Blood must got spidey senses. So. The nigga thinks he's smart by going the other way. Who gives a damn? Fuck him. Drop that shit. So they end up dropping a bunch of debris in the ravine and trapping them in so they can't escape. And the man behind this jumping is none other than one of the goats himself. The most dastardly nigga on this round table. The level 99 bandit himself. This man is the literal human embodiment of run your pockets. This nigga has robbed so many people, he makes Bonnie and Clyde look like some damn novices. Bro don't even need this nigga Lester to plan a heist. Shit, to be honest, bro don't even need a crew. Bro could probably solo Pacific Standard himself. So while they pulling up, this man Thors looks at Thorfinn and says, boy, listen to me. You wanted to go to battle so badly, then so be it, little nigga, cause we about to get active in this hoe. So this man Thors wasted no time. Dog jumped on their ship, and bruh said, fuck a sword. I only need my fist for you level 1 NPCs. Lord good God on Bertha, that is the most demon backhand I have seen. And then the other bandit's like, you never should have come here. But it didn't matter because this nigga Thors was dragonborn. Bro casually slapped everybody on this ship. Then dog walked over to the next one. Nigga said, and look at his poor soul. Bro ran at him with his axe. Nigga said, finish him. Oh shit, nigga boy! So as this man Thors continued to put on a clinic of anti-jumping, this man Bjorn got zooted off the shrooms and started hulking out. Bro was so high off his ass, he didn't even know he was fighting his own team. But this man Thors was not phased. Bro had his critical art ready. Bro hit him with the chin. So after Thors finished farming XP with all these level 1 niggas, he pulled up on Askeladd and was ready for the boss fight. Bro said, I challenge ye to a duel, hoe-ass nigga. But this man Askeladd was like, man, motherfucker, what the fuck you think this is, a game? My nigga, I just came here to jump your ass. What the fuck you mean, my nigga? Yeah, I don't know if you know him, but got a blockhead? Floki? Yeah, he contracted me to jump you. Rat-ass motherfucker. So yeah, bro, remember when I called that man Floki a L-mans? Yeah, bro went behind Thor's back the whole time and was setting him up. But Askeladd, being a gentleman, decided to accept the duel. So they started fighting, and I ain't gonna lie, Askeladd held on for a bit. But that man Thors had that freak-ass strength. So bro started overpowering him and caught him slipping. So while Thors got Askeladd locked up, Askeladd started pressing him, bro saying, well, come on now, motherfucker, go ahead and do it. Kill me, you soft-ass nigga. Oh, don't tell me the legendary troll of Yam is a bitch. But this man Thors was like, no, taking life is for the weak. A true warrior does not need a sword. But this man Askeladd was like, man, fuck your philosophy, you weak-ass nigga. Nani? Motherfucker, you really thought I was about to play by the motherfucking rules and fuck follow your bitch ass, pacifist ass, goddamn ideology nigga motherfucker. Who the f you think you is?
You're never in a fair fight if your opponent sounds a lot like Stink Meaner. Just know that.
Gandhi nigga? Man, shoot that soft ass nigga.
Oh.
Called blood lacking in the trenches. But this man Thor's was such a damn savage. Bro died while standing up. Bro said, let me flex on these hoes before I die. But with the death of a savage, another savage was born that day. One of the most demented, toxic little niggas of all time. This little damn demon child was born. Look at how demented he looks. And bro was yelling, I am going to kill you niggas. I will be the last thing you ever see. So over time, Thorfinn just gets exposed to just absolute savagery. One day he just watches Askeladd and his crew just pillage an entire village. Then later on that night, Thorfinn tried to sneak him, but he ended up remembering his dad's teachings. But I was like, I can't kill this nigga. I'll go out like a bitch another day. So they
That edit was funny. That edit made me laugh, bro.
Earlier that morning, Thorfinn challenges Askeladd to a duel. Bro was like, to avenge my father, fight me, old nigga. So this man, Thorfinn, started attacking him, but Askeladd looked at him and said, leave.
Jesus Christ.
Kids, I tell you, take your ass on. But nah, I ain't even gonna lie. The worst thing that happened to Thorfinn is what these trifling ass niggas did to him after the fight. They looked at him and said, well, hey kid, you look kind of hungry. And throws this kid a damned bone and tells him, hey, it got a little more meat on it. Clean the bone, little nigga. No, bro. That is beyond trifling. And then Thorfinn runs away and they like, well, damn, I mean, shit, we was just trying to be nice. No, bro. So after multiple ass whoopings from Askeladd and catching multiple bodies as a child, many years pass and Thorfinn is now a fully blown, raged out menace to society. So one day they're contracted to fight this one battle, helping out this ugly ass boy built like a 4'3" fat ass cart titan. So earlier on, Askeladd told Thorfinn, yo, if you bring me the head of a general, I'll give you another duel. So while they fighting this battle, Thorfinn asked this dude, hey, blood, who the enemy general and shit? Oh, yeah, you see the guy with the feather on his head?
Enemy spotted.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, motherfucker. Target acquired. So this man Thorfinn blitzed to the front lines, jumped all the way to the wall, and pulled up on them like, all y'all ugly some bitches is dying today. So bro just starts going on a rampage. Look at this first person camera view. Bro started playing Ghost Runner. Slice, intestines, give me your intestines, leave, and makes a mad dash to the leader and decapitates him cleanly.
Fatality.
Bro isn't forgetting, shit, I need his head, and jumps off and leaves. Bro came for one purpose and one purpose only. So while Thorfinn did that, this man Askeladd came into the battle while they were holding up these ships and running with these hoes. His whole crew cleared out the entire fortress. Then after they were done, they robbed the fat nigga. They took all of bro's treasure, and this man Askeladd told him, hey, ugly ass boy, appreciate doing business with you, ugly ass nigga. Now I know this your treasure and shit, but we taking this as a down payment. Then this man Thorfinn jumped on the ship, threw the head at him, and told him, hey, yo, nigga, rub me my fucking fade. So this man Askeladd said, shit, all right. First thing in the morning. So before Askeladd and Thorfinn had their next duel, Askeladd had to greet his hoes. Hey, how y'all fine ass ladies doing today? Oh my God, Zaddy, yes! Thank y'all very much. I love y'all too. Big Bertha, I see your fine ass over there with that strong ass jawline of yours, baby girl. Beat me that fine, sexy ass, boo boo. Hey, hold on, I got something for y'all lovely ladies. Hey, show me them titties if y'all want some new motherfucking ice in this motherfucking nigga.
Hey, Daddy.
And that duel with Thorfinn, Brody got his ass whooped again. But ladies and gentlemen, we have yet been introduced to the biggest monstrosity on this trial.
Literally.
Yes, a soul man that embodies the definition of savagery. And would you believe me if I told you that this man was a real person, standing at a whopping 7'7", the ultimate terror himself, Thorkel the Tall. Look at this fucking behemoth. This is pure insanity. Bro is casually chucking axes and getting quintuple kills. This nigga is a monster. So this man Thorkel defected to fight with the English for money, but also the real reason why he left because bro was bored, because nobody could fight him. So he said, I'm just gonna go fight my own people. So the L man's Floki himself came up to him because he wanted to try to buy him back. But while bro was trying to do these negotiations, he had to be shitting bricks. Because look at this man come behind bro right here. He is palming his head. So this man Thorkel said, Floki, hey, what's going on, my nigga? Did you finally come to fight me? Enough with the bullshit, you big bastard. Listen, the king has a message for you. Surrender now and please come back. And thy king will pay you double. Oh man, that's no fun. I think that's a hard pass. Nigga, what? Be reasonable. Reasonable? I'll be honest with you, my only reason is just have a good fight.
Hell no!
So tell your king to shove this boulder up his ass!
Oh, shit!
Oh man, I fucking missed. So the king started sending his forces again. So to counter their attack, this man decided to throw logs. He was throwing logs and destroyed their entire fleet. So this man Thorfinn decided to pull up because Askeladd told him, I'll give you another duel if you go fight Thorkel. But little did Thorfinn know that he was heading to a baptism. So Thorkel told everybody, nobody lay hands on the little man. This little strawberry shortcake is mine. So this man Thorfinn started fighting the boss fight of his life. But I ain't gonna lie, he started off nice. Bro landed a nice little cut, and he had Thorkel like, wow, amazing. You cut me. I haven't been wounded in over a decade.
There ain't no fucking way, boy.
Oh, I like you, little nigga. So Thorfinn ended up stabbing him in the hand, but it was too good to be true. Because bro was like, I caught you. And then this is where he just started to get thrashed. He started picking him up and slamming him on the ground repeatedly. Bro gave him the Hulk Loki special. Oh my God, bro, look at his body. That hoe is dangling. And this man Thorkel was like, hey man, wake up. We were just getting started. But this man Thorfinn ended up cutting off his fingers, but he is not phased. What is this man's pain receptors? Bro just lost 2 fingers and he is smiling. So Thorfinn ends up leaving and Thorkel starts telling him, hey, thanks for the fight, little man. Make sure to bring your ass back. So this man Thorkel decided to continue these insane charades. Bro was tired of waiting for them at the bridge, so he went on the attack. Him and his men decided to attack the enemy base, and he decided to hit him with his signature log smash. And he pulls up on Canute, a whole prince, and captures him. What was that man's royal guard doing? But later on, while Thorkel and his men are transporting Canute, they end up stopping because bro's spidey senses started tingling. So this man jumped off the cart, grabbed a spear, and said, let's see, you should be hiding right over there.
Oh my God.
We're done. Nope. I'm done, bro. Just go ahead, pull that seat up and have a great day. My guy just basically hit a trick shot. He just grabbed that hoe, randomly chucked that bitch, and he got a headshot. Yo, I am sick. So this whole army ends up revealing themselves, and they started telling them, ye are surrounded by 2,000 troops. Surrender, Thorkel, and release thy prince and saw Conehead. But this is when bro started getting more insane and the absurdity started to spike. He releases Canute back to the army just so he could fight them and recapture him. And then this man started showing off his A1 instigating skills. He started telling them, so since y'all got the prince
He put up Mark from RDC World 1. That definitely makes sense. He be roasting for real.
back now, y'all want to start scrapping? I mean, you have nothing to worry about, and we are the enemy, right? Or are y'all too pussy? You know what they say? Bitches don't get let into Valhalla. Ooh, my God! Kill this nigga! That's right, pussies. Bring that ass! So this man started turning into a human meat grinder. He is cutting through these poor souls like paper. Body parts are flying everywhere. Jesus, I'm gonna have a terrible time having to censor this. So after Thorkel caught like a 100-body kill streak, Askeladd and his men end up third partying. Because earlier on, this man got intel that they was moving Canute. So after he decapitated the messenger so he could take the prince and get all the reward money, bro set a whole forest fire, sent Thorfinn in to snag the prince to take his ass to snag the reward money. So after Askeladd pulled off that stunt, they are now on the run from Thorkel because everybody wants the prince. These niggas are playing oddball. So while Askeladd and his crew are on the run, they end up doing some inhumane shit. Take for example, they end up raiding this one village in the cold, harsh winter. Now keep in mind, these people are minding their damn business. They just chilling, saying grace, and getting ready to grub. These niggas busting this bitch, sends this lady to the Shadow Realm. They take all of their food, grab all the villagers, get them together, and look at this poor man. Bro said, please, sir, don't take all our food. How are we gonna survive the winter? And Askeladd told them, man, you'll be fine. Matter of fact, you won't ever have to worry about surviving another winter ever again. And they killed all of them. Every single last villager, Jesus Christ.
On the bright side, they'll never have to worry about another winter ever again.
Oh yeah, also, he snuck Cohead. But anyways, later on, Thorkel ends up catching up, and Dog was wasting no time. He said, you know what? Let me hit another trick shot for my montage. So this man loads up every single bit of testosterone in his body and chucks that hole and hits a quad. So after Thorkel just pulled off one of the most monstrous trick shots of all time, Askeladd's men are done. They don't even want to continue the mission no more. They are turning on him. Them niggas said betrayal. Cause they like, nah, bro, give us the prince because we're giving them the Thorkel. So this man Askeladd was like, So y'all just want to turn on me now, huh? Me, big homie Askeladd, huh? Well, you know what? Suck my dick. So all hell just breaks loose. Askeladd just starts going wild. Look at his tomahawk throw.
I'm about to blow.
So about 5 minutes pass, and Askeladd is on his last legs, but the man has went on a rampage. But he is still going buck wild. He split this man in two. But then they ended up shooting arrows at him. They said, we gonna do you just like we did Thor's. But when they about to kill him, Thorkel ends up pulling up. So Askeladd and his men start trying to reason with Thorkel, but this man wasn't trying to hear any of that. So he went over to Askeladd and said, you look strong. I like you. Alrighty, I've made my decision. Kill everyone except for Askeladd. So they start fighting everybody, and this bozo right here walks up to Thorkel and says, wait, please reconsider. But this man handed him an axe and said, here you go. Fight like a man. Don't go outside. And he had this man so shook, he fried his brain.
Well, what the hell, boy?
The nigga is not working up there anymore. So while the battle is getting to its climax, Thorfinn blazes into the fray on his steed. Bro said, I am ready for phase 2 of this boss fight. So Thorkel decided to bump up his insanity meter to the highest. This nigga, Shoryuken the horse. No, bro. I've seen the most from this man. from using logs as weapons, throwing spears and getting collaterals, and now uppercutting a horse. This man is truly an anomaly to mankind. So all the fighting just stops because everybody wants to witness this duel. This is like a school fight at this point, except nobody has their phone out and is recording at terrible ass angles. So they start fighting, and it looks like Thorfinn has maxed out his evading skills. So Thorkill told Thorfinn, "Wow, you got some balls, kid. You must have got that from your father." And this man Thorfinn's like, "Wait, what the hell you mean by that?" Then bro says, "Oh yeah, I'm your uncle."
But what the hell, boy?
So everybody started laughing at Thorfinn, but Thorkill plays whack-a-mole with this man's head and says, "All right, now y'all best shut the fuck up. Nephew got more balls than y'all. Now come get this pain, nephew." And bruh rips off his coat in this cold ass weather. This motherfucker is crazy. So Thorfinn actually started cutting him up. Bro was pulling off a miracle, but it was too good to be true. Cause bro made a smoke screen and kicked this nigga to Valhalla. Bro said, "How's the view, nephew?" And then look at him fall, bro. Oh, Lord. But Thorfinn gets up trying to fight again. But Thorkell's like, "Hey, nephew, check that arm, though." And bro's arm is doing a negative 90-degree angle. So this man, Askeladd, had to start coaching him up. Bro said, "Get your shit together, little nigga. You better not go out like no bitch, boy." So Thorkill continues to go crazy, but Askeladd told Thorfinn this monster actually has a weak spot, but it'll only show up for a moment. So Thorfinn had to start playing possum to get Thorkill to come up to him to about to finish him off, so Askeladd could blind him for just a second for Thorfinn to land a critical hit on this man's chinny chin chin to actually knock him down. And Thorfinn jumps on him and starts to gouge out his eye. This is a fucking miracle. But then Thorkell's men started trying to kill him. But Thorkill said, "Cut that shit out. Don't you dare embarrass me like this." He went up to his second command and said, "What the fuck, bro? Why you do that?" And bro said, "Listen, my nigga, I'm trying to save your legacy. What you think people gonna think when they heard your big ass got knocked down by that little nigga, huh?" So yeah, bro, Thorkill had to take his first L in like years. And now we finally get to Askeladd and Thorfinn's last duel. And how did this plan out? Right, Thorfinn gets his ass whooped for the 50 millionth time. Bro is the baby. The nigga has not changed his flow. This man Askeladd was bored. It was like, "Damn, little nigga, learn some new moves. I can speed run you at this point." So now we get to Askeladd's last hoorah. In the moment that cemented him as one of the greatest menaces to society of all time, this man gets invited to a party by the King of Denmark for helping out Canute. You know what this nigga Askeladd did? Bro just his head. He just decapitated the King of Denmark and proclaimed that he's the descendant of King Arthur. But I ain't gonna lie, I'll do the same thing. He was talking nasty about his mama. And then he just went on a rampage. He was killing everybody. Bro said, "Come one, come on, nigga." Bro said, "Fuck Game of Thrones. I'm about to make the Red Wedding 2.0. So then Canute finally put him down because they had a plan to, take out the king and everything. But obviously this ain't sit well with Thorfinn because that man was pissed. Bro was like, "He was my kill, you son bitch." But that man Askeladd went out like a damn goat. Man said, "Live your life, little nigga. Go on a redemption arc or something." And after that man Thorfinn went from YB to MLK.
Hey, stop the violence. Hey, look at me. I could promise you it's a bigger side of life.
So while they fighting, the bad shorty's out here watching from a distance. So she calls up DJ Noodle Barnacle and tells him,
Play my shit, baby.
Oh no.
So bro pulls out his mixtape and said, "I'm about to go platinum with this." And they end up getting jumped by the damn Foot Clan. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to return once again to the round table of Black Air Force activity, a series that we observe and analyze 2D niggas going to beat the shit out of other 2D niggas for our joy and entertainment. And ladies and gentlemen, without wasting time, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you. Today, we is going over one of the coldest niggas to ever grace a manga panel in animation itself. And not to mention the nigga's riz is unspoken. But ladies and gentlemen, the coldest samurai to ever do it, this nigga Afro. I mean, come on, y'all. This man was so cold. They had to get Samuel L. Jackson to voice this nigga. I mean, what more evidence do you need? I mean, I'm still gonna do the trial and shit, but y'all already know we got the evidence on deck, so strap in, get some popcorn, and without further ado, Exhibit A. Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Now, to understand how this man became the coldest nigga to ever walk the earth, we gotta go back to the past. Now, as we can see, Afro is a little ugly ass jit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You cannot tell me that bro is not built like the black ass NPCs from Sonic Unleashed. That big ass bobblehead, this nigga is a Funko Pop. And then look at this man, dad. This man looking cold as a mug. So Afro's dad has the #1 headband. And you see, the #1 headband in this world basically means you is the coldest man to walk the earth. You is him. But there comes some baggage with it. Because everybody's your op. Everybody wants the goddamn headband. But you have to have the #2 headband to challenge the #1. So Afro's dad is about to face off against the #2 headband. Now you see, the holder of the #2 headband is this man named Justice. But to be honest with ourselves, this is literally Freddy Krueger. Bro decided to make a guest appearance. So this man Freddy wasted no time. Bro pulled out the dual revolvers and started blasting. But that man Afro's dad was the coldest man on the earth for a reason. He started blitzing, bro. And this man on his heels tiptoeing back to Elm Street. So as he has bro right where he wants him, he goes in for the kill shot. But unfortunately, Freddy had tricks up his sleeves. He decapitates this nigga right in front of his son.
Fatality.
And then this man picks up his head, takes off the #1 headband, and throws it at this little nigga. He said, "Here's your nappy-headed ass daddy head, boy." So then he walks up to Afro, this traumatized kid that just saw his dad's head get cut off, and he says, "Ooh, it's unfortunate you had to see that little nigga. But it's all good though, because guess what?
You fed or what? New op pack in the air, this gas or what? Still be alive right now if you nigga.
It's a pack watch on Elm Street, nigga!" So after Afro just witnessed Freddy Krueger put his dad in a pack and smoke it right in front of his face, his quest for revenge began. Now, I ain't gonna lie, the man went through some tough times. Bro got jumped by some bandits while they was playing with his dad's skull. Bro said, "Fetch, little nigga," and sends him flying and leaves him for dead. But he ends up getting found by Gino and Otsuru, and he ends up getting raised in a sword-fighting orphanage and trained in sword fighting under his master, who is going to be very important later on. So one day, Afro's out with Gino and Otsuru selling some fruit, and he ends up overhearing these dudes talking about, "Hey, so is #2 really back in town?" "Yeah, man, apparently he's back from smoking all the ops." So this man Afro overheard this, and he decided, I'ma go jump this nigga. So later on, he runs up on bro, beating some cheeks in the room.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
And runs up on him like, "Where's #2, nigga?" And bro's like, "Hey, bro, chill. You see me busy up in here, don't ya?" Yeah, fuck all that. Her booty stank anyways. "Where's #2, nigga?" So bro tried to pull out the strap, but Afro slits his throat, makes his shorty pass out, and just straight up murders bro. Bro cock blocked the dude and killed him. But the dude wasn't dead yet, and basically gave him the Thanos speech, "You should have gone for the head," and murks himself. So later on, bro's crew ends up pulling up on Afro and all the kids because they trying to slide back for they nigga. So they pull up on Afro and straight up surround him. They are really about to jump a little kid. They said, "We sliding for background character 384. So Afro said, "All right, then bet." So he started drinking his lemonade, threw the lemonade at bro, and used it as a distraction to take his sword and decapitate bro, spat his hot ass breath in this dude's eyes, cut off dude's arm, makes this guy kill his own teammate, slices this grown ass man in half, but then Gollum comes behind him and grabs him and starts saying, "My precious." But Afro headbutts him, bro misfires and gets a betrayal. But then this ugly bum right here ends up whacking him, this Pirates of the Caribbean reject looking motherfucker. Then bro starts stepping on him and saying, "Yeah, we sliding for our nigga Reggie, cuh." But one of the kids ends up throwing a spear at him and cutting off his ear. This nigga's Mike Tyson. Then Afro jumps up and shoves this blade in bro's neck. But then Afro started saying, "Where's #2? I'ma kill that nigga." But then bro told him the #2 is dead and somebody done already killed him. So this is where we're going to end our first flashback sequence, because this is just the first one. Everything will make sense later. So now we go to the present. Now, as we can see, Afro is the holder of the #2 headband and he is about to get jumped. So this bandit walk up and he like, well, looks like this is the end of the road for you, Afro Samurai. Now, me and my boys about to yank that headband off of that nappy-ass head of yours. You nappy-headed motherfucker. But this man Afro was not phased. Bro spat out the Zaza and hit that pose. So they all start running at this man like some hungry-ass hyenas. So bro shoots this musket, but Afro cuts the bullet in half, and it ends up spreading and killing everybody behind him. And look at all these ugly bastards just running to their death. This was a damn massacre, not even a fight. I don't even think bro broke a sweat. Look at his dodge. It went through the nigga's hair. And this was just disgusting. An absolute bloodbath. Bro sent all these NPCs back to the file logs.
It's my favorite black anime ever. Wu-Tang Clan is heavily involved in the making of this, bro. Go watch it, bro. If you black and you like anime, or if you like anime, or if you just black in general, go watch this shit, bro.
Then after it's all over, the lead band is like, wow, why you had to do this to us, nigga? The fuck we do to deserve this, car? And you want to know what Afro's response was? Bro just casually smoked their back. Bro said, rip bum ass nigga. Then after that, he went to his imaginary friend Ninja, and bro said, hey, pass that shit, nigga. And look at his monstrous inhale. Bro said, God damn. So after that massacre, word starts spreading out that Afro's back in town. Everybody in this bar is shook. They like, boy, ain't no way in hell that nigga real. And I know everybody in this bar gotta be high as fuck. It is smoky as shit. Probably smells like straight Black and Miles gas in a 2-pack of ass. So this man Afro walk in here and all these sketchy ass motherfuckers are shook.
I swear to God, this sounds like the soundtrack of NBA Street Volume 2. Doesn't it? Tell me in the comment section if I'm right. I don't know if I am, but it just sounds like something off of NBA Street 2.
So he walk up to the fine ass bartender, I ain't gonna lie. So she like, hey, how you doing, baby? What you feeling today? Henny, Patron, Crown, Bacardi? I could make a mean ass mojito, nigga. So you think Afro would get a mean ass drink, like just straight Hennessy straight out the bottle? You know what bruh said? Lemonade, ice, cold.
See, that's what I get.
What? Embarrassing.
So everybody like, hey, what the fuck, old soft ass nigga? Look at this big black nigga looking like Balrog. Bro slams the glass of lemonade, and he's like, yo, pussy ass nigga, you best drink a man's drink, huh? But Afro lifted up his hand, and Shawty was like, another one? On his tab? So then Big Boy tried to swing at him, but Afro backhands bro and sends him in the spin cycle. And look at this unspoken Riz. She was like, God damn. So Afro pulls up.
Females love a dude that fight. It don't matter if you don't drink, if you don't smoke weed, if you beat dudes up and dudes are scared of you, females is with it.
Up this crazy ass looking straw. And she's like, damn, you cold as hell. And bro took a mean ass sip and said, God damn. And after that, it was raps. The bartender was ready to give up the poom poom. So after Afro left the bar, some dude from the bar followed him, and he ends up pulling out this big-ass crossbow and just started shooting. Bro came ready to hit a lick. So while Afro was blocking all the arrows, bro got desperate, so he pulled out the noob tube. Bro said, I'm getting that headband at any means cost. But Afro came down and just made life work of him. Bro stabbed him in the head. Bro said, night-night, motherfucker. But after he watched this idiot, is where stuff got crazy. This big ass nigga comes from the top of the cliff, pulls out a fucking RPG, and bro shot that thing, and Afro got blown off a cliff. That brother is slumped. So after Afro gets blown off a cliff, he ends up getting found and taken care of by this, oh my God, just yacht of a, I guess when you just the number 2 coldest nigga in the world, you usually get all the bad bitches, don't you? But
even the proster females will smash for free. I had a female tell me just yesterday. And that's all I got to say about that.
But Shawty was so bad, she even had this man Afro mesmerized. He ended up seeing her butt booty naked. She looked at him like, hey. And bro just looked at her and said, yacht. But little did Afro know, Shawty was two-timing him the whole time. She was working with the goddamn Peanut Head Collective, the ones that shot Afro off the cliff. So she asked him to stay. She like, hey, so can you watch these fireworks with me? So they went outside, started watching these fireworks, and she just got freaky as shit. She started rubbing up on this man's arm, started kissing him. So obviously, that man Afro was like, oh, I'm busting the shit out of these chicks.
Hope he wore a condom. I love the hoes. Just always wear condoms and don't give them money.
And yeah, you know what happened next. Turn on the R&B music, nigga.
It's something about the girl.
These are my masks.
Oh.
So after Afro dropped off the BBC Glizzy destruction, shawty said, "F all this, I can't do this no more." She ends up betraying the league of...
If you make a chick bust a nut hard enough, then she won't try to completely ruin your life. She'll still try to get you, but she won't try to ruin your life. That, you know what I mean? That's...
peanut heads, because she was like, nah, I can't do this. The BBC too good. But actually, the reason was, this is actually his childhood friend Otsudu the whole time. The one that straight up found him when he was left for dead. And she said she wanted to watch the fireworks with him before she died. So while they having this sentimental ass conversation, they end up getting ran up on by the ops. So Afro's telling his shawty, you need to get the stepping button. And the peanut head on top like, stupid bitch, letting the BBC hypnotize you and shit. And then they just straight up burnt the house down, bro. And this man Afro was hurt. But this done made the man even more revenge driven. Bro was like, first my dad, now my shawty? Nah, nigga, that ain't gonna do. And then this man Ninja come out and he started talking, saying, hey, my brother, I mean, at least you got the hit. Now keep this pick that she gave you and pick out that nappy ass head, boy. So Afro goes up and runs up on the Empty Seven clan, or basically what I've been calling them the whole time, the League of Peanut Heads or the Peanut Head Collective. I mean, they basically the League of Shadows with peanut heads. But anyways, they ended up making a robot clone of this man. Look at his blood, his face, and his doppelganger. Bro doing the same thing that he doing. So Afro started getting into it with the Afro bot, but I ain't gonna lie, Afro was getting whooped. And then the peanut heads on top like, yes, my brothers, witness that nappy-headed ass nigga get his ass whooped. But that man Afro had to lock in, so that man had to unlock the earliest form of Ultra Instinct, but we ain't know what the hell to call this back in 2007.
Black people reflexes.
So he unlocked the power of bob and weave, and look at his elegant ass jump. Then he just slices bro right down the middle. Made light work of that phony ass AI. So later on, while he's basically raiding their palace, he ends up running up on this one peanut head, and bro is just sitting there with some damn headphones on his head. I don't know what bro listening to, but it sounded like he listened to some Cardi leaks. Bro saying, she sucked on my dick. I beat out her back. Under the floor. Look at BBC. Then bro just starts pouring some tea, then just starts bowing down saying, please just let me listen to my Cardi leaks in peace. So after Afro passed him, he ends up running up on the big ass dude that shot him off the cliff. But Afro made short work of this bozo. Bro came from the roof and said, this is for my shawty. But then dude spawned more peanut heads from his backpack. This nigga is Cell, bro, just pooped out the Cell Juniors. So they straight up surround him. So this one run at him, but Afro shoves the sheath of the sword in his chest, and he just throws him at the other dude. And bro's like, oh shit, get off me, brother five. But Afro just picks up their sword and just makes a peanut kebab. So about 5 minutes later, he walks into this next room, and Blood right here think he playing Splinter Cell. Bro thinks he's camouflaging the bodies with his night vision, but this man probably had the most brutal death in this entire show. So he trying to sneak him, but then he looking in the thing, he like, wait a minute, where'd he go? Afro pokes this man's eyes out, then shoves the thing in his eye sockets. Oh my goodness. But nah, what's even more crazy, this damn Afro bot came back. So then they start having the fight of the century. This hoe goes up to Kingdom Come, and then they just start fighting while falling through the clouds. But that man Afro got a good stab on him, and the robot was like, oh shit, danger, danger. And Afro just slams the robot back into the palace. And then the sword comes down right into its head, and the robot ends up blowing a load. Pause, but literally, nigga said, that felt good. So after Afro cooked the entire League of Peanut Heads and spun back for his shawty, he ends up running up on a man with a teddy bear on his head. And he's like, I've been waiting a long time for this.
Basically Ted Vader out this mug. Darth Teddy Bear and shit.
Afro Samurai.
This nigga is breathing and sounding like Darth Vader. This man Samuel L. Jackson must have loved that role as Mace Windu because this entire fight was a Star Wars reference. But this man Afro does not draw his sword and he just starts running away. And then he started getting cooked a little bit. So Teddy Bear Darth Vader's like,
How dare you mock me, nigga? I mean, you're already one with the dark side, are you not?
hey nigga, that's kinda racist.
Quiet, you ignorant imbecile. I'm just speaking the facts.
He jumps up and just slams him through this entire building. So then he ends up taking off the teddy bear mask. And this is his other childhood friend, Gino. So now we end up moving to our second flashback and how this man Afro actually got the #2 headband. So do you remember his master that took him in and raised him and trained him in sword fighting? Yeah, Brody had the #2 headband the whole time. But this man Afro said, I do not care if you are my master. I need that musty ass headband, nigga. And he's like, do you dare fight me, boy? I raised you. I was the father that stepped up. But all these bandits end up running up on them and all they students because everybody wants that #2 headband. But it was a literal bloodbath. All of Afro's friends just started dying. Gino got his back blown out. And then after this, his master turns around and he's like, Afro, do you want this fade? And of course, Afro was like, yeah. So Afro just straight up offed his master. Bro said, you are not my dad. So that man Gino got up and he was like, Afro, what have you done? You're my brother, Afro. I mean, even though you're already on the dark side, you were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. My bad, cuz. And that man Gino fell off a cliff. And after that day, Ninja was born to help Afro cope. And Gino was found by the League of Peanut Heads and turned into Darth Teddy Bear. So after Afro sheds Ninja from his conscience because bro was like, I gotta tap in. Afro finally got serious and they started really scrapping. But this man Afro said enough of this bullshit and hits this man with a critical hit. That man really hit him with the, even though you was my brother, you could still get cooked. Rest in piss, bozo. So finally, after all the long years in the rampage this man has gone on, Afro is now about to slide for his pops. This man Justice, aka Freddy Krueger, just sitting here looking malnourished as fuck, looking like a dried sponge, starts saying, about damn time, little nigga. In all honesty, I was getting bored. But it looks like your black asses finally came to spin for your pappy. So Freddy jumped up and shoot him and told him, get ready to join your daddy, nigga. So this man just started blasting, bro. This nigga has an infinite mag. He hasn't reloaded once. But that man Afro got in close and cut off his arms. But this man Freddy said, you've fallen into my trap, dumbass. And it is finally revealed how this man killed Afro's dad. Bro has a third arm in his back. But Afro counters it and slits bro's throat, and that nigga's head is hanging on for dear life. But obviously, it's not that easy to kill Freddy. Bro reattaches his head and earthbends this nigga to heaven. So bro thinks he stabbed him through the head, but bro's aim is garbage. He stabbed him through the afro. So Afro comes down and shish kebabs this nigga. Fatality. And that man Afro finally became the coldest nigga in the land for now. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as you could tell, that was a long-ass Exhibit A. Because to be honest with you, that's the only shit bro needed. But Exhibit B stands for bonus. I mean, come on, who doesn't want a little bonus exhibit from yours truly? So after you know the whole main story happens, there's a movie after this where some bad bitch comes and tries to fuck up this whole nigga's life. And she is also another one of Afro's childhood friends. Why is all of his childhood friends trying to kill him? So she ends up taking the #1 headband from him and ends up resurrecting this man's dad. But what we are gonna be focusing on is actually none of that. There is a certain fight in this movie that will deadass make you question your morals. And you will realize, even though this man Afro is the protagonist, This man is no damn hero. So since Afro lost the #1 headband, Afro had to go and search for the #2 again. So later on, while he's on his journey, he runs into some motherfucker looking like he just got off the set of Pocahontas kidnapping some kid. But obviously, bro started shitting bricks when he realized, oh shit, nigga, that's Afro. So bro tried to shoot him with his shorty, but that man got cooked in like 0.5 seconds. Blood got his face sliced off. So then this man's dad comes, and he's like, hey bro, I appreciate you saving my kid and everything, dude. Judging by your appearance, are you here for Rolling Loud, brah?
What?
You've got to be. Come on, bro. Let's go get some drinks before the concert. And this man was not lying. While Afro was getting drinks with this man, these motherfuckers is dead ass having a music festival. Look at the dude right here, bro. Like, yo, y'all know what the fuck going on? It's your boy DJ Noodle Particle in this motherfucker. Make some motherfucking noise! I want all your bitches and niggas to get the fucking jumping. Let's get it! So while everybody's outside right now enjoying Rolling Loud with DJ Noodle Barnacle, Afro's in here with the mystery man. So bro's like, cheers, brah. Watch me shotgun this shit. So while they continue to talk, the man says, you know, dude, he's not even my real kid, man. You see, his father died to a nigga with an afro. So yeah, this is a #2 headband holder, Shichiguro. But see, here's the thing. Bro actually has good intentions because he wants to hide the #2 headband to stop the bloodshed. But this man, Afro, did not care at all. Bro will stop at nothing to get that musty ass headband. So they go outside and they about to duel. So Shichiguro's like, you know, bro, I really thought we could have been good friends, brah. But your vengeance blinds you, bro. Not cool. So they start to scrap, and it looks like these dudes are just dead even. So Afro tries to land a strike, but bro stops it with chains on his forearm, and he just got this big ass chain hanging. Bro got all this ice. This nigga Karapika. All bro missing is a shovel. So he just started whipping that hoe, had Afro on his heels. So Afro said, to hell with this. Let's have a change of scenery. So they run out to the festival and start fighting in front of everybody. They even started fighting in the damn float. So while they fighting, the bad shorty's out here watching from a distance. So she calls up DJ Noodle Barnacle and tells him,
Play my shit, baby.
So bro pulls out his mixtape. Nigga said, I'm about to go platinum with this. And they end up getting jumped by the damn Foot Clan. I guess this man Shredder said, y'all best get ready for my trial. So this man Afro had to deal with these middle of the boss fight NPCs. So after these two literally murder the entire Foot Clan, Chichiguro's like, let's go ahead, finish this off, brah. Mano a mano, bro. So they started scrapping again and they are still dead even. But this man Afro pulled out one of the dirtiest tricks I have ever seen. DJ Noodle Barnacle drops from the float. Afro grabs him and pushes him to Shichiguro, uses him as a body shield, and stabs Shichiguro through the DJ. Bro, ain't no way this nigga just used DJ Noodle Barnacle as a body shield. And that man ended up killing Shichiguro and taking that #2 headband back right in front of his son. This man Afro has basically killed both of this little kid's father figures. And before he left, he had to say a prayer for that pack. God is good. God is great. Let us thank him for this pack. Amen. And leaves this little ugly ass boy with this terrible ass haircut to grieve over his dead father. And after the fight, you want to know what Afro did? But no. It actually gets crazier from here. So after this man basically killed his Frankenstein-ass father and got the #1 headband back, the little boy ended up following him. And Afro mean mugs little bro and hands him the #2 headband and tells him, come get it back in blood. He did this kid the exact same way Justice did him all those years ago. And the cycle of revenge continues. No, bro. This nigga's a demon. Well, that's a dark way to end off a video. Well, at least it can't possibly get worse than this.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Oh, down in the manga at the end, Kotaro face off with Appleby. Oh, I'm a fucking puke. I'm fucking sick.
Oh boy, that is exactly what it sounds like, boy, ladies and gentlemen.
And just look at him chewing. Bro is crying in joy, looking like, the flavors are melting on my tongue. Then big slaps him in the ground again. Oh, Lord, Retsu, pack it up, bro. Pack it the up. Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Gather around. Fill in the courthouse and leave space for your fellow niggas. Because, ladies and gentlemen, today is a very special day. Because today we have a special trial. Yes, I know, this is fucking bonkers. Sound off the SOS alarm. CJ's uploading twice in a month. I know it looks bad. I'm really trying to fix this. I am so sorry. But anyways, let's just go ahead, cut to the chase.
Jesus Christ.
No, not that type of pickle. The dinosaur slaying butt-ass naked caveman Pickle. This is a problem. This man is the definition of savagery. This man must be studied. That is why I've made a personal exhibit for this nigga. Exhibit P. So, before we get started, disclaimer. If you've not seen that new season of Baki, get the f out. Because you will be spoiled.
I watched the whole thing already. I watched it, all of it.
Y'all alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to Exhibit P, a special case study of a primitive man named Pickle, who, to be quite frank, got isekai. I mean, if you really think about it, he really did. Bro's a good 65 million years old that was living in the Jurassic Age. Then bro got frozen and was found in the present day, which basically is a new world. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there is a very long list of people that got violated by this nigga. So we might as well just start from the beginning. Victim number 1, this dumbass scientist right here.
You're a victim.
Background character, fuck, I need a number. 1776. So he's a part of the team of scientists with literal Albert Einstein to preserve his body. Now, this idiot right here is the catalyst to all the bullshit. Cause he said, well, I mean, why don't we just revive him, Doc? I mean, what's the harm in that? And of course, Albert Einstein was like, you fucking numbskull, you're out of your damn mind. But background character 1776 was so persistent with it. So about 90 days passed and Pickle is still not woke up. So the scientist started getting mad disrespectful. He was like, stupid primitive caveman, what a fucking failure. Then bro dropped his cigarette ash on his face. And after this, bro was having a meat beat session with a damn Playboy magazine.
I'm about to blow.
I mean, like, first of all, you dirty ass nigga, why you still looking at magazines? I mean, you're a primitive one if you don't get a damn phone. So then this man decided to commit a canon event. He was like, this Snickers is ass. I'm craving some steak. So this idiot gets the bright idea to go to the back and fry up some T-Rex corpse and have a T-Rex steak. So while this man is frying up his steak and slathering some of that A1 sauce on that motherfucker, his goofy ass is like, man, not even Gordon Ramsay's had a T-Rex steak before. Fuck you, Ramsay. So while this man is chowing down on some T-Rex, he looks behind him, and this 7-foot big-ass naked man is standing behind him and looking at him like, can I get a bite? Bruh. And he just grabs the steak and eats it whole. So yeah, bro must have been chefing up in there. Cause that man Pickle smelt what he was cooking and came back to life. But I guess that wasn't enough because he started looking at bro like a snack. So bro started shitting bricks. He was saying, hey, back the fuck up, Tarzan, I'll fucking shoot you. But that man Pickle did not care. Bro said it's time to grub. So he ends up shooting this man, but that man got straight point blank hit markers. Pickle looked at them little bullets like, oh, what is this? And throws the bullets at this man with the force of a gun. He basically shot bro. And to make matters worse, the nigga pissed himself. And after that, it was wraps for bro. He started eating bullets, started using them as a damn shake weight, and started yelling at him and was like, ooga, 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 ooga. And slaps bro and sends him through the hallway flying. And that man was gone. He didn't know what the hell to do. He got up and started walking like he done took like 10 shots of tequila. This man Pickle done gave this man Antonio Brown levels of CTE. But by the grace of God, this man seals him away in this vault. So later on, this man done called the cops and everything. But he started telling them, oh, no, this ain't enough. Call the National Guard. Call the goddamn military. But this man started looking at him stupid. He was like, sir, calm down. He's only one man. So unless that motherfucker's King Kong, I think we'll be just fine. But this man was about to have everybody on speed dial. A whole blast opened through the wall, and this man Pickle looking thirsty as hell. So he just started going on a rampage, started throwing police cars. So while this man is on a tail, the police chief is like, oh, hell no, this above my pay grade. Put 5 stars on this nigga. Call the National Guard, call the military. So they brung out the whole military. They even pulled out the same damn mecha suit from the Avatar movie. But that man Pickle wasted no time. He destroyed the mech in one hit. And he had my brother in here panicking. He was like, oh, hell no. Don't pay me enough for this shit. I'm ejecting out this hole. And that man got sent in the spin cycle and just went flying back. And then that man just proceeds to decimate the entire army. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I'm witnessing this shit, I'm calling the president and I'm like, hey, nigga, open the box and drop that shit. But there is only one way to reason with this savage. This man Stridum came out, stripped butt booty naked, sat down with this man and said,
okay, let's see what we're working with. Whoa. Nice call.
And just like that, Pickle was off to Japan. So when Pickle arrives in Japan, this man commits a very horrendous action. And this is gonna lead into victim 2. Oh God, the fucking news reporter.
You're a victim.
And what happened to her? Oh Lord, bless our souls. Roll the clip. Breaking news, breaking news. A primitive man found in America now arrives in Japan? Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard that right. I'm your host, Donovan Barnacle, and I'm Clarence Dicklord. Now, as we can see, the primitive man has just landed and has just arrived in the Tokyo airport. Multiple sources indicate that this man is all the way from the Jurassic period. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Our crew is live right now. My God, look at that man, Clarence. My God, Donovan, that motherfucker's huge. It looks like Tarzan just hopped out the screen. And now we go live to our reporter, Tiffany Tyrannocock. Tiffany, is it possible to get an interview?
Yes, I'll go up to him right now. Excuse me, sir, can I get your opinion on Gear 5?
And, ladies and gentlemen, Pickle committed the horrible act of, Cut this shit now! And on that day, Pickle violated a news reporter on national news. Dear God, somebody please stop this nigga! So after that incident, damn near every single fighter in the Bakiverse wants to fight this nigga. They broke into the military base and everything. These niggas is horny. All to fight a caveman. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? That CTE is kicking in. And of course, the most disrespectful man in anime history decided to pull up. Nah, but before this happened, I'm sorry, I gotta sidetrack real quick. How this man got in the base makes absolute no sense. This nigga walked up to the door, armed guards and everything. In his sheer presence, hypnotized all of them and made them start fighting each other. Bro said, fuck a Sharingan, I don't need that shit. Bro put him in a Genjutsu with his sheer presence. Dog just put the entire Uchiha clan on fraud alert. Look at bro, he's punching himself. Then this man said, y'all made the correct decision to fight yourselves instead of me, so you're forgiven. Then slices the gate open with his bare hands. This man Yujiro is the most disgusting nigga I've ever seen on a screen. So back to where we were at earlier, this man Pickle did not pay anybody any attention until the boogeyman himself came. So then Yujiro just decides to break all laws of physics, and bro forces himself through laminated glass. Nigga, what the fuck am I watching? It didn't just back. Hell no, bro. Whoever wrote Baki, you are off a perk, my nigga. Then he says, hey, buddy, you want a bro fist? So then these two have the manliest fist bump of all time. And this man Pickle was like, you big T-Rex. Then Yujiro flipped bro and put him on his ass. And he was astonished. He was like, holy shit. I actually had to use 1% of my power. So after this incident, they decided to move Pickle to an arena. And while he was in this arena, they threw a bunch of animals at him. And this leads into our next victim, a Siberian tiger.
You're a victim.
They got a Siberian tiger that hasn't eaten in 5 days, but it did not matter at all. Pickle got up and looked at that thing like, ooh, you look tasty, and pounces on the tiger and breaks his spine. Bro made that nigga the letter C. My God, somebody get PETA on the line. I actually feel bad for this tiger. That is a terrible way to go out. And then bro ate it. oh, he is not human. So then Pickle decided to run the gauntlet of fighters. So with that, we moving straight into victim 4, Retsu.
You're a victim.
This man Retsu got absolutely embarrassed. Pickle was playing with this man like he just got a new toy for Christmas. So when this man jumped in the ring, Pickle wasted no time. He bitch slapped him all the way to the wall.
God damn!
Dude already put him on his ass 5 seconds into the fight. And you could see the frustration in Retsu's face. He's like, oh God, I think I done fucked up. Think, nigga, you done fucked up. Out here trying to fight a big-ass caveman, you fucking buffoon. So then Retsu starts landing strikes. Bro thought he was him for a moment, but Pickle palmed his face and knocked him out cold. And then Pickle picks him up with tears in his eyes, and he's like, thanks for the meal, and takes a bite out of his shoulder. Oh my God, he's a cannibal. And then he took another bite. Oh Lord, have mercy. We about to start smoking on that Retsu pack. And just look at him chewing. Bro is crying in joy, looking like, the flavors are melting on my tongue. Then bitch slaps him in the ground again. Oh Lord, Retsu, pack it up, bro. Pack it the fuck up. Bro is making a master of Kung Fu, the master Oogway of this verse, a fraud. So it got so bad that this man had to abandon all of his technique and started running at this man, rolling punches and crying and throwing punches like a child having a temper tantrum. And that man Pickle was looking at him like, what's wrong with you? It slaps him on the ground. Nah, bro was getting his ass beat so bad, bro started seeing his own Force ghost. Bruh. Bro got hit so hard, his soul came out of his body. But I guess his soul gave him a pep talk because bro actually knocked him down. But it was all too late. Pickle jumps up and lands on all fours and turns into fucking Roman Reigns. He lines this man up and spears this nigga. Sent bro all the way back to the locker room. KO. And it was over. That man Pickle said, get the fuck out of my ring. And after that, Pickle laid his leg. Bro said, it's time to grub. And on that day, Retsu lost a leg. And he would have became a whole meal if Albert Einstein ain't tranquilized him. But look at your dumb ass. Now you got a peg leg. Oh, peg leg ass nigga. Shouldn't have been so horny to fight a caveman. So after Pickle decided to make this man an amputee, Pickle went out for a night of fun. And this is where we're introduced to another victim, Random Nigga 47.
You're a victim.
So as we can see, Random Nigga 47 is out here on a nightly stroll looking like he on the prowl, probably looking to beat up on some poon poon. But little did he know that he was the one being hunted by another man on the prowl. So while this man decides to go in a dark alley and take a leak, this man Pickle straight up snatched bro. Dude was using the garbage bags as camouflage. And bro just got assassinated Vietnam style. And bro came out and took his whole fit. Oh my God, look what he did to them G's, nigga! Oh my God! Dude ain't even creased them. Them hoes is folded. So after Pickle committed the taboo of creasing a man's J's, he ends up pulling off probably one of the greatest feats in anime history. So while this man is walking, he ends up crossing the road with the red light. And if you don't look both ways before you cross the street, a certain someone would send you to another world.
God damn. God damn.
What's good with y'all lame ass niggas? What, you thought you'd never see me again? Well, too bad. Big Daddy Truck Coons rolled back in town. Oh, what is this? Did I just hit a caveman? Huh, never thought I'd do that before. It's an honor. Now what should we name your isekai? I was a caveman reincarnated into another world? Perfect. Enjoy your new life. Hey, what the fuck? How are you alive? Why's my background music stop playing? Hey buddy, calm down. We can talk about this. You know what? I'll send it to wherever you are. Impossible? He's taking out Truck-kun. And ladies and gentlemen, documented on that day in the streets of Tokyo, Truck-kun was slain and eaten alive. So after Pickle slayed the isekai god, this man Katsumi sent a bunch of his goons to spin back for Retsu. Then Hanayama's big Yakuza ass decided to pull up. Like, Jesus, bro, how the hell are you 19? So Hanayama decided to test Pickle's gangster while holding this knife with their bare hands, but his efforts were futile. Pickle sends this 300-pound man-child flying. And then look at this idiot right here. Bro really punched him thinking he gonna do something. Pickle grabbed that man's arm and turned it into a noodle. And this bum looking like a Batman Gotham crook, looking like, it's the Bat. So he started throwing punches, but Pickle hit him with his signature move. Booga booga slap! So after Hanayama stops Pickle from taking more victims, Baki finally decided to pull up for himself. So Pickle puts out his fist asking for a bro fist. So Baki reaches out and Pickle does the exact same move Yujiro did to him. Oh God, he's learning. And look at his smug ass face. Oh, hell no. But Baki was like, hell nah. And roundhouse kicked that nigga. But Pickle ate this kick and looked at him and said, follow me. So later that night, he brings Baki back to the arena. And this man wasted no time. Bro hit him with a booga booga kick. And sends Baki flying to the stage. Lord have mercy, he done made the main character a victim.
You're a victim.
So after Pickle added the main character to his list of victims, another man stepped up to challenge the caveman, Katsumi Orochi. Bro was determined to get it back in blood for Retsu. This man went on a devious training arc and learned how to throw a punch over Mach 1 speed. They even rented out the whole damn Tokyo Dome so all of his disciples could watch him fight this nigga. But little did they know, they were gathering for a public execution. So the fight starts and Katsumi already comes out the gate swinging. But that man Pickle took that like, no, not today, and kicks this man across the stadium. And then Pickle does something absolutely terrifying. He takes the exact stance as Yujiro. Bro, I would quit right now. So Pickle comes in swinging. Katsumi hits him with a nasty gut check and actually made this man drop to his knees. Pickle was like, oh God, me so strong. And just slapped him in the face. But unfortunately for Katsumi, there's a downside with such great power. Cause since bro is basically punching at the speed of sound, his body kinda can't handle it. Cause he's fucking up his hands. So this entire fight was a war of attrition. Basically to see how many blows Pickle could take before Katsumi kicks the bucket. So after hitting Pickle with his most powerful shot, it knocked him down, but his arm is just completely destroyed. Bone showing and everything, looks like an ate-up chicken wing. So bro thinks he's won. Everybody in this motherfucker's cheering. But in reality, Pickle was not knocked out. He was actually sleeping.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
To conserve his energy because he knew bro was done for. Everybody in the arena was like, oh Lord, our great leader's cooked. Even Katsumi knew he was cooked. Bro basically said, well, I'm cooked, Pickle. So go ahead, eat my ass.
Pause.
And with that, Pickle took that man's arm. And I ain't gonna lie, this is how you could tell Katsumi done lost all his brain cells. Bro's out here saying,
oh, how do I taste, Pickle? Do I taste good?
like, nigga, why is you thinking about this? You about to bleed out. Not just that, you about to become a whole 4-piece combo. Arms, legs, and everything. I guess the blood counts as Beth. But that man Pickle actually left. Bro said, nah, nigga, you taste like Raisin Cane's, unseasoned, and left bro there. Well, I mean, at least he got off the hook for tasting like shit. So after Pickle took another body part from a fighter, he was about to commit the biggest violation of 2023. And ladies and gentlemen, the next victim on our list, the steroid god himself pulled up. Bro told Pickle, go ahead, get your ass up. So Jack ran at him and hit him with a Trenbolone punch. And Pickle was confused. He was like, oh, what a natty punch. So then these two commit the biggest Ayo pause moment of 2023. This man Jack said, you wanna have a bite off?
Did you pray today?
What do you say, caveman? Come give daddy a big old kiss. And they start smooching, having a bite off. Their faces are literally in each other's mouths. But I guess Jack's smooch wasn't strong enough, because Pickle picked him up and started spinning him around like a helicopter and threw him across the ring. And this man Jack probably suffered one of the most grotesque injuries I've ever seen in an anime. He bit off his face. Oh, great heavens! Bro made this nigga two-faced but horizontal. So then Pickle lined up for the spear. But this man Jack said, I ain't going out like no bitch. And he ends up throwing this man in the stands, goes up in the stands, suplexes him out of the stands, and somehow by the grace of God, dude was actually popping off for a little bit. Then he bit off his ear. Yo, this man Jack got a biting fetish or something. But I can say this with no doubt, bro is truly a freaky frog. But this and piss Pickle off to the max. Pickle hit this man with the most disgusting 4-piece combo. Bro goes in for the punch, takes Jack's hit, and lands a ooga booga uppercut. Ooga booga overhand. Ooga underhand. Ooga overhand. And that man Pickle sent Jack to the Shadow Realm. Bro juggled him and everything, even hit him with a Mortal Kombat X-ray. Then he hit the emote on him. Nah, bro. But no cap though, Pickle low-key lucky he did not go in on Jack to eat him, cause bro had a whole special move even when he was unconscious. Bro would've gave him the middle fingers of death. Oh, but this is not the end of Jack, cause dude woke up out of the hospital and went back to the arena. I ain't gonna lie, I respect the determination. Bro took a bow and said, forgive me for leaving in the middle of our fight. Now take this two-step foot up your ass! So dude started constantly kicking Pickle in the face, giving him the feet and everything. This man must main jury. He is not beating the freaky frog allegations. So this man Pickle's primal instinct started kicking in and he started running away. Bro's like, get this freaky frog away from me. But then he stopped and thought to himself, ooga, I'm being bitch right now. I'm no bitch. So he runs at him and hits him with the Daquan special. 360. And on his ass. Oh my goodness, he made him a Beyblade. And it was over. Jack's dumbass woke back right up in the hospital. Bruh. So this man Jack runs out and tries to fight him again. But Baki was like, bro, stop. You're just gonna get your ass whooped again. That's why dad only cares about me. And he ends up telling him that Pickle picked him up after the fight, took him to the top of a building, and hanged his unconscious body so he could go back and eat his prey. And this man Jack was shook. This nigga was like, oh hell no, I really did get cooked. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end of the road. Baki comes back to get his get back. Will he be able to stop this prehistoric menace? Nope. Well, I mean, he put up the best fight. But my God, the damage he took was ridiculous. Pickle jumped up all the way to the roof of the arena and dropped him on his back, knocking this man unconscious. Then when he woke up, he figured out his internal organs were fucked. But I ain't gonna lie, Baki was popping off this entire fight. Bro hit him with a back slap. And this nigga in pain like his dad just whooped his ass with a belt and just continued to whoop his ass. Pickle was shook. Dude even sent him flying in the stands. So while Baki's gassing himself up with his MC plot armor, Pickle said enough of this bullshit. I'm tired of this disrespect. Ooga booga smash! And this man started stepping on him. Bro started playing Thugnificent. Started stomping on that nigga at light speed. Then he uppercutted this man to the roof. Bro's thinking in his head midair, damn, I'm getting cooked. Then he turned Bro into a roly-poly. But this man Baki ended up unlocking Ultra Instinct and punched him in the nuts. Oh Lord, that nigga ain't having kids. Baki had this man Pickle in pain. Nigga was on the ground hitting that Chun-Li spinning bird kick. But unfortunately for Baki, that uppercut to the dick sealed his fate. Cause the dog was ready to be released. Now you see, Pickle already had that dog in him, but now the dog is off the leash. He ends up getting all his primal memories back. This nigga has gone full primal. This is who Liver King wants to be, damn it. And this is his final form, the legend of Ooga Booga. And this man Baki was looking like, oh my God, why did I punch him in the dick? So they started beating the living shit out of each other. These boys was having a war. But somehow, some way, Baki had him on the ropes. But this man, Baki, sold. Nigga sold the whole fight. Bro just walked up to him and said, hey man, let's just throw hands till somebody get knocked the fuck out. And with that, they did. And to nobody's surprise, Baki got knocked the fuck out.
KO.
Nigga sold, bro. And with that, Pickle took no L's. And this wild beast is still on the run. May God help every single person in this universe. So yeah, that's that. Bro made it, but with stipulations. We're locking this savage beast in a cage, and he's to be watched 24/7 to prevent any more victims getting made a 4-piece combo. Well, that's that. Until next time, ta-ta! Then after this, Sukuna grabs her phone, and he started looking at it like, damn, they talking hella shit on my name. The f*** is this fraud Kuna shit? Get this shit out my face. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shibuya Trials, round 2. And ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time for the trial that many have been waiting for. A trial 1 year in the making. And it starts now. Making his way to the stand right now, Challenger 2. Coming in at around 5'8", weighing about 180 pounds of pure dog. This is the dog! He is one of the most disgusting, vile creatures to ever walk the earth. And his ignorance knows no bound. Ladies and gentlemen, the king of curses, Ryomen Sukuna. So y'all already know we have the evidence on deck. The ranking system is ready to tally, and it is now time for the return of the dog. So without further ado, oh my god, I killed my voice doing that shit. Exhibit A! Ryomen Sukuna, a tyrant in the Jujutsu world dated all the way back to 1,000 years ago. Once a human, turned into the king of curses. He was rumored to have 4 arms and 2 faces, and he was such a dog-ass nigga. They gave him the name Sukuna, but then he was defeated and not to return ever again. Until a 15-year-old boy decided to deep throat one of his fingers and let the dog off of the leash once again. And now we're here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Exhibit A. The calm before the storm. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we know, we have covered Sukuna in the past, and I said I would finish this off after the Shibuya incident, and now it's finally time. But since we have a new ranking system, we need a refresher to add up all those points. So sit up, get in your gaming position, because we about to speed run this hoe. 3, 2, 1. Itadori is being attacked by a curse, so his only chance of survival was to full-on swallow a nasty-ass, disgusting-ass finger, therefore bringing Sukuna back to the mortal plane and one-shotting a cursed spirit. But later on, Gojo pops up and, sadly, whoops his ass. He fully embarrasses bro, to be honest. Like, he literally sat on the nigga, and Sukuna takes a L. Next, Sukuna fights a cursed womb and beats the absolute piss out of him as he was stomping on his face, ripping off his arm, then proceeds to use Malevolent Shrine and shish kebabs the nigga. Shortly after that, he decides to play Dance Dance Revolution and beat the shit out of Megumi, a generational ass whooping if I have to say for myself, as he threw him, then proceeded to juggle his ass throughout the entire city, hitting him with aerial after aerial, then spiking him through a fucking hotel. And finally, violating Yuji in his own body, disrespecting him in his own body, then killing him and taking his body as hostage. Oh, Jesus Christ. And I almost forgot. He made Mahito shit his pants. Bro touched his soul and said, "Don't you ever touch my soul ever again, you dirty ass nigga. Know your place trash." Then damn near killed him and put bro on his knees and made him wallop in excruciating pain. And now we've caught up to the present. And with all the previous actions already added up from stage 1, all I'ma just say is, this man's final ranking is going to be fucking terrifying. We now move on to October 31st, 2018. On the gruesome night of the Shibuya incident, we will now be observing these 2 dumb-ass girls finding the unconscious body of Itadori. So these 2 idiots decide to shove one of Sukuna's fingers down Itadori's throat and try to get him to come out. What the fuck are you dumbass hoes doing? Like, seriously, did you think this plan was not gonna go south? But then Junko comes sprinting down the hallway like, What the hell is going on here? Wait a damn minute. Hey, how many fingers you feed that nigga?
Oh my god, we won't tell you. Yeah, back the fuck up, fuckface.
So Jogo decides to just burn them, walk over to Itadori's body, and pulls out 10 fingers, and he says, "The streets say you're the throat goat, little nigga, so go ahead and swallow all these up for me." And I ain't gonna lie, this is about to sound crazy, but Jogo shoves 10 fingers down this nigga's throat. Like, bruh, that shit is just nasty as fuck. And this nigga did it while he was unconscious on some Bill Cosby shit. But nah, somehow these girls survived. So Jogo's about to burn them again. But right before he's about to do it again, he ends up realizing, wait a minute. Where the fuck did my hair go? You have 0.01 seconds to get your dirty ass hands off of me. This man Jogo backs up fast as fuck. And these niggas is shitting themselves. The two idiots over here hyperventilating and shit. Like,
oh my god, girl, oh my god.
Then Jogo's all ugly ass looking at him like, "Oh Jesus, I think I'm gonna shit myself." So Sukuna walks over and tells him, "Posing bastard, on your knees now." And they drop to their knees fast as hell while bro threw an air blade at him. Nigga made him hit the cha-cha slide. Bruh said,
"How low can you go? Can you go down low?"
What the fuck? Stop playing.
So then he asked the girls first, "Alright, what the fuck y'all want?" And this little girl is having a panic attack. She crying and shit. She don't know what to say. And Sukuna in the background like, "Come on now, hurry up, ho, time's a wasting." So she ends up asking him to save Geto from a certain person controlling his body, which I'm not going to say because I do not know if the anime has revealed that yet. But you start seeing their backstory, bruh. And y'all know damn well what happens when you start hearing some emotional ass music with a damn backstory playing in the background. So Sukuna says, "Yeah, raise your heads." So they raise their heads. And this nigga decapitates this bitch. Oh my god. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, these hoes are stupid as shit. And the other girl screaming like, "Oh my god! Oh my god!" And this man Sukuna like, "My god, shut the fuck up." So she tried to hit him with her selfie power. She like, "I'm about to put you on Twitter and cancel your ass." But bro just slices off her frontal lobe and she gets put in a blender. Then after this, Sukuna grabs her phone and he started looking at it like, "Damn, they talking hella shit on my name. The fuck is this fraud Kuna shit?" Get this shit out my face. So then he turns to Jogo and asks, "All right, what you want?" So Jogo says, "Well, to be honest, I just want to scrap with you." Huh? Well, you know, niggas been calling you a fraud Kuna lately. Okay, where the fuck did this shit come from? Twitter. So Sukuna ends up making a deal with this man. He ends up telling him, "If you land one hit on me, I'll work under you and kill everybody in the Shibuya district." So Jogo ends up accepting the fight, but yeah, I don't even know if you could call this a fight. Nigga, this was a generational ass whooping. Bro started beating the shit out of this nigga, chopping up his arms, blocking every punch, cutting off his fingers, then threw him across the city like a rag doll, then hammer fists his head through the fucking ground. They only been fighting for like 20 seconds and bro's already knocked the fuck out. So Jogo goes full on Krakatoa and just starts flooding everything with magma. He's got the whole city looking like Crisis City right now and got Sukuna's ass tiptoeing back, dodging with his hands in his pockets. Then Jogo makes two big ass Susanoo magma hands and slams two skyscrapers into him. But bro busts out of it posing thinking he's Jesus. So Jogo's like, where did he go? And Sukuna comes from the side and pause, bro. Nigga, look at this frame. This is fucking terrifying. Whoever animated this little split second, nigga, you cooked. So bro slams him through the skyscraper and starts bouncing his ass like a basketball. And Jogo's just floating in the air thinking, "Oh my god, this nigga's not a fraud." And bro just palms his face and just starts slamming him through this damn skyscraper. Dear God, nigga, this shit was just brutal, bro. This man got up and his jaw was just fucked. Teeth missing and everything. This man Sukuna was talking hella shit. He said, "Wow, when the moonlight's shining on you, it really shows how pussy you are." So then he ends up picking up his body and tells him, "Nigga, you ain't shit. Now I'm gonna keep on beating you until I'm satisfied." Oh my god, I can't do this shit no more, nigga. So then Sukuna ends up doing some of the most pettiest shit. So this man skating backwards looking like Shadow the Hedgehog while Jogo's chasing him with a meteor. And meanwhile, Kusakabe and Panda are trying to run away from these sorcerers and get out of the blast radius. But while they running, Sukuna comes in and stops them. And he got everybody shook. So he said, "All right, everybody, let's play a game. We gonna play the motherfucking Squid Game. Red light, green light, nigga. You do not move until I say green light." Don't move. Green light. Nah, this is just petty. Bro is really out here just playing with his food. So Jogo thinks he hit him. But Sukuna's just literally over in the corner sitting crisscross applesauce. Bro basically,
I have not seen any of these episodes. You know where I'm going exactly after I get off of this? Crunchyroll. Thank you, CJ.
said, Jesus, man, how the hell did you miss that? You know, AIM Labs is free, buddy. But tragically, it was over for Jogo. Sukuna was done playing with his food. Bro said, Fuga, and turns into Katniss Everdeen with this damn firebow and started to have a high noon old Western standoff. And what's funny about this, they don't even show the shot. This instantly goes into Jogo's head and he's talking to his dead friends like, guys, I'm sorry. The allegations were false. That nigga's no fraud. So then Sukuna's just looking at him from the back and he tells him, stand proud. You alright, little nigga. He acknowledged me. And then it just cuts to Jogo's spreading corpse. I ain't gonna lie, I feel bad for bro. Bro really got thrown like a rag doll and beaten to a pulp in his last like 5 minutes of life. The Shibuya trial 2. Exhibit A wrap
They better
up.
kill him.
Murder.
They killed Nanami.
Murder. Attempted
Nanami.
murder. Invasion of privacy. Attempted murder. 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 Mass property damage. Exhibit B. Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. It is now time for Exhibit B. And what might be the most outrageous Exhibit B I've ever done. Collateral damage. And after this is over, you will clearly understand why I named it this. Because this number right here is about to go through the fucking roof. It is now time to observe the fight with Mahoraga and how Sukuna once again decided to play with his food. So they start fighting and Sukuna's already popping off on his ass, cutting him up and everything, but then they go fly. And this motherfucker walks out drinking a Diet Coke and just chomping on some popcorn. But bro is disappointed. He must have went to go see the Marvels and he just eating the popcorn like, holy, this is disgusting. No salt and no butter for $15? Ugh, must be from AMC. The bro gets mad as hell and just continues to bully Mahoraga. Bro's cutting him into pieces and everything. Like, look, bro, the nigga found a finger in his hood. And look at the JoJo reference. These boys is cooking. Then after Sukuna wins the clash, he wraps bro up and throws him into another building. So as we can see, Sukuna's whooping this thing's ass. Like, bro looks like he's just having fun. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to focus on the true meaning of this exhibit. In newsflash, it's not the fight. The true focus of this exhibit is the amount of innocent people that lost their life in this fight. Cause oh my God, you know what? Pause this video right now and go get a calculator or open the fucking app on your phone. Cause we about to make this shit interactive as a bitch. We just gonna try to estimate and tally up how many people die in this fight. Starting off, boom, they go flying into this room. Let's get the counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They all get sliced up and Sukuna just blows up the room. 12 already dead. Bloodstains everywhere and he's put Mahoraga on his ass. And then this is how you can see that Sukuna's just fucking around this entire fight. This nigga's just juggling his big ass with aerials and grabs the crane, turns into Tarzan and drop kicks him. And with that single kick, the damage that he just caused is unreal. Look at this, it's a literal car avalanche going on right now. And look at all these people in the frame. I count 14 people in this frame, and that is a poor innocent little girl hanging on to her mother. And you know damn well they ain't make it out that. Add 14. Next, this whole building is falling down and these people are hanging on for their life. This nigga's grip strength is ass and he falls off. And I estimate there is at least 25 people on that roof. And look at the building falling. You know they dead. And then this is where this starts to get really OD. So Mahoraga hits Sukuna with a train and throws him all the way into this building. And while he's on his ass, Sukuna jumps up and splits the entire building in half. And just look at all these people, bro. Dead. Bro just split this entire row of buildings. That's at least 100 bodies, bro. And this is where we start to see the chaos on a full scale. Mahoraga threw a building at this man, and he cut it into pieces while sitting on a traffic light and just started making the debris just rain while he's just taking a bow and enjoying the chaos. Look at this, bro. This is ridiculous. Nigga, is that a plane? Ooh, I know Boeing is having a fit right now. And if that is what I think it is, a Boeing 737, and it was at full capacity, that's about 200 bodies, bro. Gone. And look what Sukuna does to this man. Bro said, "Get back, nigga!" And the entire city is being sliced up right now. And Sukuna's ready to end this. Bro's finally done playing with his food again. So he ends up activating Malevolent Shrine. And before he even shoots, you just look at all these people, bro. Just about to have a gruesome fate. These poor girls in here like, oh my God, girl, what is all that noise? I don't know. Let me check Twitter. Oh my God, girl, they dropped the GTA 6 trailer. Yes, bitch. But sadly, these girls ain't even get to watch the trailer. Sukuna uses Malevolent Shrine and just washes Mahoraga. Everything just gets obliterated. Anybody in a 200-meter radius were just evaporated. And this nigga's just smiling like, oh yes. Burn, baby, burn! And then Sukuna finally finishes Mahoraga off. Bro hit him with that Fuga and wipes this fucking place off the map.
We're not finished!
So after Sukuna just made a crater and caught shit, I don't know, a lot of bodies, man. This is near the Shibuya crossing. So I don't know, nigga, I'ma just say 1,000 bodies, bro. And then after this, Haruto's dumbass, thinking he survived like, oh my God, I get to see another yeah, and just get split in half. Bro really thought he was a main antagonist. So after this, Sukuna continues to be petty. So he realizes, oh shit, I'm out of time. So to be just a complete asshole, he walks over to the crater and is like, yeah, this'll do. Let the little nigga see what I did. And swaps back out with Yuji and just traumatizes the kid. Made the little nigga just have a whole breakdown. And I know he's just laughing inside of his head like, enjoy it, kiddo. Now play that good shit. And with that, Jesus, man, tally up the damn score. And ladies and gentlemen, that completes the Shibuya trials. And since y'all showed insane support on that last video, I had to come back and give this to y'all, man. So, hey, thank y'all so much, bro. And until we meet again in like, I don't know, 2 weeks or some shit, stay frosty, nigga.
Stay frosty. That's real.
Bro turned his arm into a cannon thinking he's Samus, started spamming the shit out of Gear 3rd, and then they get in the elevator and he tries to kiss the guy.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh, man. I ain't with that other. I ain't with that fruity stuff, you know. I ain't
Greetings once again, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all back to the asylum, our very special place for the cuckoo of cockeyed and the mentally insane. And ladies and gentlemen, today we have a doozy. Today we'll be diving into the mind of a man that has terrorized the entire city, traumatized a 15-year-old little boy, and I'ma just be honest with you, the motherfucker's insufferable.
No.
And if you hate this nigga, I don't blame you. Patient 002, Mahito. Now, before we start, I have made a change in the scoring system of the asylum. Now on the sanity meter, instead of 5 levels, there are now 10. And if they commit one of these certain actions that is listed, the meter will go up to how much the action is worth. And now with that out the way, it is time to commence rehabilitation.
Man, did y'all put his feet away?
Chapter 1.
I don't do that. I ain't with that feet.
Poor old little Junpei. A very tragic tale, to be honest. Now, as we can see, this little nigga's getting his ass beat by some bullies. And why they beating his ass, you may ask? Simple. They was trying to impress a bitch.
Really, nigga?
Some mid at that. Look at her strong ass face, nigga. Oh, sharp ass chin, bitch.
Ugly.
The nigga chin!
And then look at this sorry ass teacher just watching the student getting his ass beat like, shit, that ain't my problem. It's lunchtime, nigga. So they end up beating his ass, then posting it on Instagram, clowning him, because obviously these dudes is trying to run a train on them tracks. But later on after this, Junpei goes to the movies to skip school. And while he's at the movie, what do you know? The 3 Stooges are there yapping they ass off with their goddamn cell phone in the goddamn theater. That fucking bright ass cell phone, like, turn that shit the fuck off. And then they hear yapping like, yo man, I think she's gonna let us hit, bruh. But out of nowhere, this dirty ass nigga pops up right behind them and says, oh my gosh, you guys are so rude. Didn't you read the disclaimer? No cellular devices allowed. And this man uses his special, disgusting ass technique, idle transfiguration. Or what I like to call it, the cheese touch.
The cheese.
Force these niggas into, I don't no. The first dude looked like he got a pair of testicles on his head. The second nigga looking like Roger from American Dad. And the third dude, I don't know, bro, just gave him a big ass forehead. But right off the bat, boom, that's a multi-kill. This nigga's a level 2 right out the gate. And you know what? For putting his dirty ass unwashed hands on another man's face? Yeah, that's unhinged behavior at a half. So after Junpei just witnessed a triple homicide, Junpei thought to himself, oh my God, I just witnessed a whole serial killer. But he did kill my bullies, and that was kind of cool. I think I'm gonna go follow him. So this dumb ass nigga decides to follow bro down a dark alley. Like, bro, are you dumb? Nigga just witnessed a triple homicide and said, let me go follow the killer. But
you
no,
gonna make
this
friends
is where
with
we
the
start to see how despicable this man Mahito is. So he turns around and says, you can see me, yes. I see you want to learn the dark arts, yes. And obviously, since Junpei is basically having a terrible life right now, he's like, yeah, teach me what you just did, bro. So Mahito takes him back to his evil lair in the sewers, and he just starts teaching him about cursed spirits and cursed energy, and is obviously just manipulating and taking advantage of a kid with a pretty shitty mental state right now. So then later on one day, he ends up hearing something down the tunnel, and while he's looking down at Mahito pops in his face, and he tells him, you hear it, don't you, boy?
No.
My experiments,
No.
Would you care to take a look? So he takes him back here, and he shows him this big ass glob and tells him, now you see my young boy, this is Big Bertha. She was a fat bitch I found on the side of the road. So I wondered, could I make her even bigger? But no, it gets worse. Then this nigga says, you see that little turd you're holding in your hand? That was a midget named Eduardo. You know what I mean? He was already a midget, so I wanted to see if I could make him even smaller.
This nigga is trash.
This man is disgusting. He is out here doing human experimentation. And what makes it worse, these people are technically still alive. This is straight unhinged behavior. Like, this nigga is a different type of sick. He is treating humans like Play-Doh. So later on after this, Nanami ends up finding Mahito's hideout and wastes no time. He pulls a machete on this ugly bastard. So he ends up chopping off his hand. But just look at this nasty nigga. Bro's just twirling around his hand like, helicopter, helicopter. So then he fixes his hand and pulls out more of his cursed turds and just starts shooting them at him. They got the damn gum fruit. And this next part is just terrible. Look at this. Nanami standing on the thing and the cursed turd starts talking and saying, just reminding us that these people are still alive. They just got turned into Play-Doh. So then Mahito rushes them and hits him with the dose of the cheese touch. And then look at him back up. This nigga got horse legs. Blood turned into a stallion. More. He had Nanami on his heels. He was like, hell no. So Mahito ends up hitting him off this ledge and gives us a nice good daily dose of zest. Cause why are his toes out?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Dog, who animated this scene? This nigga got his stinky ass, nasty ass toes out and everything. Straight diabolical. So Nanami cuts off bro's foot, tells him, put on some shoes, you dirty ass nigga. And bro said, I'm making a strategic retreat, my nigga, because you stink. And just drops a bunch of debris on him. And then after the fight, look at this nasty bastard. This nigga turned into a fucking worm. Like, bro, what is that? Nigga built like the Alaskan bullworm.
Built like a hairy
fight
penis.
with Nanami, tragedy occurs with yours truly behind it. So Junpei and Itadori end up becoming pretty good friends. Shit, Itadori's even at his house sharing a meal with him and his mom. But after Itadori leaves, one of Sukuna's fingers appear at his house in front of his mama, and well, someone behind her was looking real hungry.
Oh no.
The next morning, his mama's corpse is discovered, and half of the body is bit off from the waist down. And well, guess who probably set this shit up? Oh, you guessed it. Ta-da! This motherfucker. This man planted one of Sukuna's fingers in his house and got his mama killed. And guess what? It wasn't just Mahito. Geto had some shit to do with this as well. These scheming ass niggas. But no, here's the crazy part. After his mom's death, Mahito starts talking to him and saying, oh man, I'm so sorry about your mom, bro. Obviously somebody set you up with this finger. Do you know anybody that was a jujutsu sorcerer that was probably in your house last night having dinner with you?
Is this nigga serious?
Sick ass nigga, bro. Man, this is out here trying to set Itadori up, bro. Diabolical ass nigga at a half. So later on after this, Mahito and Geto end up going to Junpei's high school, and they end up casting a veil, and Junpei walks in looking like a school you-know-who, and just starts to beat the shit out of one of his bullies because he thinks that he paid Yuji to set him up. Oh man, the way he manipulated this kid is horrible. So for like a good 5 minutes, Itadori and Junpei have a little squabble. So after they're done with their little friendly squabble, and Itadori uses Talk No Jutsu, Mahito comes from the stairs and he's like, "Hey, how's it going, guys? Are you guys done f***ing around yet?" And bro uses gear third and pins Itadori on the wall. So Junpei's like, "Oh, what's going on? Mahito, stop this. You're not a bad person."
Stop the cap.
So after Junpei finally comes to his senses, Mahito comes behind him and tells him, "Kids these days, y'all little niggas will believe anything now, won't you? You, my friend, are a fool." He turns this nigga into a fat alligator. What the fuck is that? Nigga turned him into a fusion of Pumbaa, Barney, and a fucking crocodile. And this is just sad, bro. Look at him hanging on for dear life. "Itadori, help me. I was a dumbass." And tragically, Junpei dies. This motherfucker is sick, bro. We're not even through chapter 1, and this nigga is already halfway. Oh, this nigga is sick. Bro took advantage of a bullied kid and said, "I'ma use you as my little plaything." So after this, bruh, Mahito gets his ass whooped, and very rightfully so. Niggas like, "Oh my god, is my nose bleeding?" And Itadori was whooping his ass. Look at him grab his own noodle arm. Bro said, "Sit your dumb ass down with that bootleg ass gum fruit, nigga." Shit, even Nanami came in. Bro said, "Let me get some licks on this dirty ass motherfucker." And I mean, I don't blame him. Look at this diabolical fuck. Bro puked out some turds and said, "Fetch me their soul." But then look at this glorious scene when they just start jumping the shit out of this nigga. And then just look at him getting hit like, and they just hitting him like, "Bow, bow, 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 jump that pussy nigga." Bro's getting his ass beat so bad he had to panic. Oh, bro pressed Q and said domain expansion. So he ends up trapping Nanami in here in this musty ass domain expansion. But here comes the MC coming to save the day. And then we know what happened next. Big Dog said, "Get your dirty ass on my face, nigga." And dropped the damn Patchy the pirate patch face bum. And bro knew he was cooked. So he had to turn into Cell when he was about to blow up the earth and pop like a balloon to make his retreat. Bruh. And then just look at this musted, dusted, dirty son of a bitch just sitting in these damn sewers like,
misogyny.
That was fun. Niggas thought that little bum ass boy was gonna join the main cast. Psych.
Oh.
Chapter 2, a bloody Halloween. Now, before we even get to the Halloween night, we have to observe the casualty before that night. And that is none other than Mechamaru. Now, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. The man went out like a G. I mean, he pulled out a whole fucking mech. Dude pulled up in the Ava and booted his dirty ass across the country. And look, he wasn't even done. Mahito came back for some more, just to get hit with the left and sent flying. But sadly for Mechamaru, even though his mecha was cool, he had to get reminded that he was just a side character. So Mahito ends up killing him. And what makes it sad, this man just got his body back from being crippled for his entire life. And he was about to meet his shorty with his actual self and got smoked. So after that first incident, later on that night, we see this dirty bastard again, about to commit his most horrid act of all time. So Itadori ends up finding this lady that looks absolutely traumatized and is in a vegetable state. So we ask her, "Hey, everything good?" "No, monsters. Everybody turned into monsters. Patch face nigga." Then she ends up turning into Megamind and just falls over and dies. And then Itadori ends up realizing, "Oh God, we're cooked."
5 minutes later.
This is your conductor, Mahito. Now please stand clear as the train arrives for your death. To take you home, yes, to take you home. Finally, man, let me out of here, bro. Hooray, we're saved. Come on, man, move. Get me on the train.
Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to our first level 10. So he releases all of these transfigured humans and chaos just ensues. And this is not just in the train station. Nigga, this is everywhere. The outside is literally just hell on earth. This girl gets thrown into a sign. Water right here just gets ate. And somebody right here getting their ass just tooted. Whoever was the person that got transfigured right here, that brother must have been starving. And there are just bodies everywhere, dude. And who do all these kills belong to? And guess who? Your favorite dirty, musty, patch-faced son of a bitch. Diabolical bastard, I'll tell you that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, since Mahito has hit the almighty level 10, any action committed from this point on will now count as bonus stars. The more diabolical shit he does, the more stars he gets. And trust me, he gon' need them, because later on, we end up seeing a crippled Nanami. And this man looks cooked. Literally, half his body is burnt off. And so while he's fighting for his life against like a million-something transfigured humans, you can tell that he's on his last stand because it's showing shots of him on the beach. So after he's done killing all of them, Mahito appears behind him and tells him, it's you, the one who survived the cheese touch. You know I will never forget the day that you jumped me. And blows this nigga up. Jesus Christ, bro. This sick fuck just blew this man's body up right in front of Itadori. So now it's time for the final battle. The traumatized 15-year-old versus the patch-faced bastard. So Itadori goes in for the swing. He gets rocked. Man gets sent flying and he's got a fat-ass scar on his head now. And I can tell the figurine companies are going crazy right now. They like, ooh, new character design just dropped. That's a Funko Pop. And look at him coming for the swing. Hey! Man made the cut even deeper. Gotta make sure that new character design sticks. So then this is where Mahito does some more sick shit. So Itadori asks him how you can play with innocent people's lives like this. And he smiles at him and turns his head into Junpei. And look at this trolling. Yeah, you couldn't save your friend, huh? Yeah. Stupid nigga. This is just disgusting, bro. Absolutely unhinged behavior right here. In this whole fight, he was just being diabolical. Bro turned his arm into a cannon thinking he's Samus, started spamming the shit out of Gear 3rd, and then they get in the elevator and he tries to kiss the nigga.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Like, dog, that's harassment. Back the fuck up. But nah, what he does right here is horrible. Itadori ends up finding these two dudes, and they like, hey man, you better get over here. There's monsters everywhere. So Itadori's like, listen guys, you gotta get out of here. And he gets punched in the mouth. Hell no, he was hiding in this man's body. This is disgusting. Oh, and you didn't think it could get worse? He grabs bro right here and makes him a sword. No. No, bro. I do not care what anybody says. This is the worst death of this entire series. I have to know what's going on inside this man's head right now. Like, why did you have to do this? This man must have watched that one isekai reincarnated as a sword and said, let me see if I could do that. And this man still wasn't killing the innocents. Look at him. Blood said, human cob. And bro just gets sent flying. This nigga is sick. It's like at this point, this man's entire arsenal is just using innocent human beings. Look at him, he even made this man's head explode to flashbang, bro. So Mahito's about to kill him, but bro ends up getting blasted from the inside out. Because apparently, dude had a double the whole time that was fighting Nobara, and she hit that boy with the band hammer. So while he's basically stunned, Itadori pops off on bro. I'm talking like Tekken combo type shit. Like this man literally could not move. Look at him, he even grabbed him and threw him on the wall just to combo him some more. And look at him hit the finisher. KO. So after this man got juggled on the wall and hit with the nastiest combo of the decade, he was like, yeah, no, I cannot go out like this. So this man turned into some despicable mean minions and decided to make his great escape just to do some more horrendous shit. So he ends up running into his double. And guess who was chasing behind that other double? Oh, hell no. Yeah, so y'all probably know where this is going. Bro rubs his nasty ass hands on Nobara's face and gives her the cheese touch. And you knew it was over for her because they did a whole 20-minute backstory. Like, bro, that's how you know she was cooked. And yeah, man, shit went cloud. Man, I don't even want to talk about this shit no more, bro. It's damn shitty fucked fucktard bastard. See, look, now I'm at the point that I'm just saying shit. Like, this man has put Itadori through like years of pain in the amount of 10 minutes. Like, he's literally putting everybody that he knows in a pack. And look at this fuck nigga. Bro hits him with the black flash. Now he's doing his moves. And he's just looking at him, beating his ass and telling him, what the fuck do you think this is, nigga? What? You thought this was gonna be some Team 7 Naruto bullshit? Nah, nigga, this is JJJ. No happy endings allowed. And then he just beat this man over and over again. This man Itadori was cooked. But when all hope seemed lost and you in a dark place, there is one person that could save you, and that's your brother. So Big Bro Toto pulled up and said, I'ma need you to back up, little bro. Out here fucking with my brother. So then he told Itadori, get your ass up, little bro. What the fuck the big booty hoes gonna think of your ass if you on your knees, nigga? But then Mahito ends up attacking him, but Dog clapped and kicked the shit out of his ass and said, I'ma need you to back up. Me and my brother is trying to have a sentimental moment. So the tall and big booty loving tag team champions was ready to defend their title against Patchy the Bum. And they did not waste no time. They started kicking this nigga. It got to the point where Mahito got desperate and had to do some more hellacious shit. And what do I mean by that? Turning 2 more people into swords. Dog. He did it again. Damn. At this point, bro, this man is a walking definition of diabolical. Like, he's just doing shit just because. So they had to get his bum ass up on out of here. Toto had to hit this man with this plus ultra looking ass black flash and send his musty ass flying. You could probably smell his must throughout Shibuya. So Mahito said, out of hell with this, and pukes out a shitload of doo-doo turds to send them all the way up to the surface. And then Itadori came in for the fucking pig just to get grabbed and thrown into the crater. And then this nasty ass boy decided to risk it all. So he tries to do a 0.2 second domain expansion and got some hands coming out his mouth and shit with his hot ass breath. And before he activated, he needed permission from Sukuna. He was like, hey man, I just want to make sure I'm not touching you, big bro. And gives Toto's hand every single disease that he has. So he had to chop that shit off. He was like, nah, nigga, I'm STD free. So then Mahito's gut checks him with a black flash. But Toto ate it with the power of his parasocial relationship with Tanaka-chan. Like, shit, I guess this is an inside look of the mind of a tier 3 Twitch sub. Bro thought to himself, if I beat this nigga ass, she gonna let me hit. Then Itadori tags in and smacks his dirty ass like 30 yards. So now Mahito is on his last legs. So out of pure desperation, this man turned himself into a Frieza-looking ass transformation. Bro said, come at me, monkey. And he started eating everything. His body just made out of steel. Luke Cage ass nigga. Then he picks him up and slams his ass. And he done beat the hell out of Itadori. Look, his mouth even slid open. So they both go in for a final swing, but Mahito's body ends up fucking up. And it was finally over for this sick fuck. Toto makes Itadori swap places and blasts the bum. And look at this pathetic son of a bitch. Bro tried to puke out some more turds and ended up realizing, oh, no, I'm out of ammo. And then Itadori just stands over and tells him,
you are a worthless, bitch ass nigga. Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant. You serve no purpose in life. You should kill yourself now.
And look at this pathetic ass running away like, and then he runs into Ghetto, and bro gets hit with the whole ass princess and the frog death.
I just need a little more time. No, please help me. Just a little more time. I promise I'll pay your back. I promise.
Yup.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this motherfucker will be locked in this bitch for eternity with a whopping level 10 with over 8 stars. This bastard does not need to ever see the light of day ever again. So get comfortable, you dirty, diabolical son of a bitch, because you will spend eternity in the deepest, darkest pits in the asylum. You sick fuck. So this man charges up a Gallic gun and just yells at her, enjoy retirement!
Oh, damn.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the round table and our first trial of 2024. And with this being the first trial of the year, we might as well start it off with a absolute fucking legend.
So let's go ahead and get this started.
Coming in around 5'8", weighing about 150 pounds of pure violence, ignorance, and destruction. He is the wielder of the Forbidden Bay, El Drago, and made us realize that Beyblade was that serious. One of the greatest menaces to ever do it, Ryuga. Well, y'all already know we got the evidence on deck. The ranking system is ready to tally, and he will be ranked in our new leaderboard system in our 2024 update. Yes, I know your eyes do not deceive you. The round table now has patch notes. So without further ado, Exhibit A. Lightning El Drago, the Forbidden Bay that feeds off of pure negativity such as fear, hatred, anger, and greed. Now, some of you are probably wondering, well, CJ, how significant can this spinning top be? Well, what if I told you that the Roman Empire was built off the back of this bitch? Oh, and I'm not done. This has destroyed civilizations. You see, the show doesn't tell you this, but if you really think about it, the prominent leaders that have probably used this bay in the past include Julius Caesar, Genghis Khan, Cleopatra, nigga, Napoleon probably used this bitch. And then here's some of y'all probably go, well, CJ, no way these world leaders could have been in this universe. Okay, why is Moses here?
The Lord of Hosts will do battle for us.
Checkmate, nigga. This bay was so demonic they had to lock it away in the Sacred Bay Village so nobody could ever touch it again. Until the Dragon Emperor pulled up and stole it. And right off the bat, ladies and gentlemen, we're already getting into Ryuga's first charges. Breaking and entering and grand larceny. This man pulled up on some Indiana Jones type shit and decided to steal a national treasure with the power of a nuclear warhead. And look at him, he like, it's talking to me. Yes, I want to be the GOAT. So for Ryuga's first fight, he ends up fighting Jenga's dad. And well, you can't even call this a fight. Bro got boomed in under a minute tops. Knocked the f out and posterized right in front of his child. Damn. Then look at his disrespect. After he knocks him out, he rips off his bandana and just starts cleaning his bay and just throws it down at him and just starts laughing at him. I should give this man a bonus point just off of that. Straight vile behavior. And they just left this man to die in this boiling hot volcano crater. It's supposed to be a whole kid show and Jinka thought his dad was dead. So a couple months pass and Ryuga's been healing in the healing chamber because El Drago then gave this man a mean Zenkai boost. And Jinka then came to come get his get back. So Ryuga sensed this man's presence and said, it smells like bitch in here. And I kid you not, this man blew up the entire building just to make his entrance. Bro made sure to get to the highest point just to make sure he asserted his dominance over Jinga. Then Ryuga just started talking immense amounts of shit. He was telling him, hey, Jinga, got it. Did I just kill your daddy like a month ago?
Wow, man. Oh, come on. That was uncalled for.
So after Ryuga talked shit for a good 5 minutes, they end up having the whole base stadium come up out the water so they can battle. But here's what actually makes this fight just wild. So at this point in the series, Jinga has pretty much washed everybody. This man's like a good 15-0 right now. Straight undefeated. So Ryuga basically had to show him who was the fraud and who was the GOAT. Cause this nigga Jinga got absolutely annihilated. I'm talking like straight embarrassed. Bro was getting knocked back multiple times. It got so bad this man Doji just started glazing Ryuga the whole fight. Oh yes, Master Ryuga. Look at how so elegant and so graciously El Drago spins to the left. Oh, so splendid. Reverse rotation just takes my breath away.
Oh my God, bro. Is dick riding all you do? No, I'm saying you literally got that nigga dick in your mouth right now. I see it.
And this fight just kept getting worse. Look at him. Juggling his shit. Cracking the nigga shit. Had this man Jinga on his knees looking like he about to pray for forgiveness. And while Jinga's on his knees, Ryuga basically told him, wow, man, you are ass. You might be more ass than your daddy. No wonder your mama left y'all.
Oh. What did you say, nigga?
You should kill yourself.
Oh, this man Jenga got mad as hell, bro. Got a whole rage boost. But this is where Jenga shot himself in the foot. Because the angrier you get, the more power El Drago gets. Because El Drago's just gonna absorb it. And you see, this makes a perfect duo. Because Ryuga is a troll. So the more he pisses you off, the more power he gains. So this fight was basically wrapped up. Bro shoots a Gallic gun in the air. And Kyle drives this man's bay into the ground. And it was all over. Pegasus cooked. Jenga cooked. Madoka about to make a bag because she knows she's got to repair this man's bay. And ladies and gentlemen, this was just the start of the destruction. Because I'll be honest with you, that was just a prologue for this video. Now we are at Exhibit A, the greatest tournament run of all time. Ryuga's Battle Bladers run was something special, I'll tell you that. But before the tournament even started, look at his training regimen. This man has a total of 40 niggas surrounding him. And they have all been trained to master their bay type. So these are not your run-of-the-mill scrubs. These niggas are elite. So all 40 of them shoot at him. And this man shreds every single one of their bays. And after he shredded them, he wasn't even finished. Bro said, nah, nigga, I ain't done yet. Let it rip. And sends every single one of them into the vortex. And just like that, this man just racked up 40 bodies. Now, I know some of y'all gonna be like, come on, CJ, they're not dead. Nigga, be for real. No human being is surviving that. I don't give a shit if you're Prime Tyson or fucking Houdini. You're dead. This man's foot is gone. That nigga is amputated. So yeah, argue with a wall. Kill count up to 40. So now it was time for the qualifiers. And you need a total of 50,000 Bay points to make it to the tournament. So how did Ryuga rack up all these points? Simple. Go on the tear of a century. This man goes to a battle royale with 99 opponents. He pulls up in his chopper, doesn't even get out. And obviously everybody is shook. They don't want to fight the GOAT. So they all decide to team up on him. This man shoots from the chopper and shreds everybody. This nigga boomed the whole lobby. This man soloed the whole lobby. This man is the GOAT. This man deserves all the glaze, all the dick riding. It don't matter. This man's run was so legendary. It was on ESPN more than Taylor Swift. This is Sports Center. Breaking news, this just in, Ryuga is going on an absolute tear right now. After recently defeating 99 bladers at once, and just moments ago blowing up the entire stadium, we now have to ask the question, is Ryuga the GOAT? Joining me now is not Skip Bayless and not Shannon Sharp. Skip, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this right now. This man is a GOAT. Oh, Lord, here we go. No, Skip, listen to me. I'm telling you, he's better than Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, Brady, Mahomes, Tyson, Ali,
Shannon,
Messi.
stop it. He's not that good. I mean, come on. He's using a forbidden bay.
And you see, Skip, this is why I can't fucking stand your ass. Because your ass be hating 24-7. Y'all, I'm not even lying to y'all. It got to the point where this man was winning at least 2 tournaments a day. I mean, look at this. These 2 dudes right here are in the semifinals waiting to face Ryuga. Instead of letting them fight to see who was gonna face him, this man came out and said, you know what? That's a waste of time. I might as well fight both of y'all niggas at the same time. And y'all can already guess how this went. Rutero. Boom. Random nigga with the afro and the scouter on. Boom. They stood no chance. Then he walks up to him at the end of the tournament and tells him, what do you want?
Yeah, man, we already lost, bro. Back off. Yeah, y'all are premium trash. Garbage. Straight fucking elephant testicles.
So I would like you to join my crew.
What the fuck?
So now it was finally time for Battle Bladers. And this is how you could tell how locked in Ryuga was. They are having the opening ceremony with everybody out here. This man is nowhere to be seen because he is in the locker room, just sitting in the dark fighting demons. You can tell exactly what he's thinking in his head.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to cook these motherfuckers. Oh yeah.
So in the first round, Ryuga has to face Hikaru. And well, in all honesty, this is probably the worst violation in the entire series. So Hikaru's walking out all confident and everything. She really thinking she about to do something. But her confidence was about to sink to the bottom of the ocean. So here come the announcer glazing.
In her opponent, the GOAT, Ryuga.
Sounded Cancun, Ryuga.
Yeah, fuck that bitch up.
I'm in the whole house when you, my glorious king. and look at this man walking out. Straight aura. This girl was shaking in her boots. Nigga, she was scared to even pull out the bay. But Ryuga did not care. Bro said, come on, bitch, time to dance. So they start in 5 seconds to the fight. He already cooking her. So then he ends up telling her, for having the balls to fight me, I'm gonna send you on an all expenses paid trip to Cancun. So this man charges up a gallon gun and just yells at her, enjoy retirement, bitch. Yeah, we got some stuff to discuss. So let's analyze this situation real quick. This man just blew a hole in the stadium, put this bitch in a coma, and that enjoy retirement line, I wasn't joking. After this fight, Hikaru never picked up a Beyblade ever again. She retired. And what makes this 10 times worse, she made a promise to her sick mother that she would become the best blader in the world. So this man did not just crush her, he crushed her dreams, her spirit, and overall just her mental state. This is easily double points.
Work harder, bitch.
Next up on the chopping block was Tsubasa. Now Tsubasa's already had a run-in with Ryuga before, so he created a game plan. And that was to run away like a bitch the entire fight. It got so bad, niggas was booing his ass. You fucking stink! Come on, pussy, grow some balls! My poor But Tsubasa's plan was to bait Ryuga to use his special move, and to give this man some credit, he was technically the first person to ever stop this move. It was a miracle. But then Ryuga looked at this man and said, wow, impressive. Well, let's see if you can do that again. Huh? So Ryuga charged up another one, then started to drain his soul to make sure bro did not get up a second time, then just pile drive this bang. This man Tsubasa was cooked. Oh, and not to mention, the man destroyed the stadium once again. So that's another case of putting a nigga in a coma with property damage on the side. So next up was the Battle of the Dogs, because this man Kiyoya was one of the only people to ever give this man a fight. But before the fight even happens, look how Ryuga asserts his dominance. This man blows up the stadium once again just because he felt like it. And also, since he blew up the stadium, this fight is a death match now, because since the stadium's gone, there's no ring outs. So they start fighting, and Kiyoya's actually holding his own, which is a rarity when it comes to fighting this nigga. But over time, Ryuga just started pressuring this man. Bro started to get flung. Like, look how bro hit that wall. Like, this man's spine has to be fucked. He probably gave him scoliosis after that hit. But Kiyoya was going blow for blow with bro, while they were setting off literal mortar strikes in a public domain. Like, I'm in all honesty surprised that most of these pedestrians at these damn tournament arcs do not die. Like, how one of these niggas not caught a stray? And look at Kiyoya just getting blown the fuck up while they just cheering in the background like, yeah! Like, if you really think about it, these motherfuckers are sick. They are here watching like 12-year-old kids have a death match. So they both end up going in for their final attack and set off a nuke. But Ryuga ends up getting taken over by El Drago. And El Drago told that man,
playtime is over, little nigga.
So this man charges up an egregious attack that made everybody evacuate the stadium again. And Kiyoya, this brother got annihilated. Bro straight up got impaled on a kid's show. And bro just staring at him like,
yeah, weak ass niggas. Another nigga, another coma.
So obviously Kiyoya's biggest glazer, Benkei, got mad as hell. Bro was like, ah, how dare you touch my glorious king, Kiyoya? So he tries to attack him, but Ryuga jumps up and tells him,
sit down, Porky the Pig.
And Benkei gets boomed. And this is the second time he done got boomed. He got boomed in the Battle Royale. And just like that, this man made the finals and put all his opponents in comatosis. Oh, but we can't forget what he did to the other opponents after their fights. Any person that was associated with the Dark Nebula in this tournament, yeah, Ryuga boomed their ass after they lost. Look, bro just got a triple kill. Look at these two niggas on the ground over here. They already done got fucked up. It was probably so brutal they ain't even decide to show it. And bro wasn't even done. After this, he takes out the Afro nigga again, and also the crab nigga. Bro just brutally assaulted 7 dudes in the amount of 30 seconds, so they could basically become food for El Drago. Oh, but you thought he was done? No. He ended up catching this man Doji lacking. Bro is beat up and everything. So Doji out here trying to save his ass like, Master Ryuga, my glorious king. Just so you know, I didn't get beat up by anybody. But this man Ryuga did not care. Bro said, nigga, you weak as shit. So go ahead and make yourself useful and give up that ass.
No. Wait.
So Ryuga starts murdering his closest ally and just straight up takes his soul. This man Doji, let's be real, y'all. This man got his booty devoured. The fact that he dodged death right here is astonishing. So now it was finally time for the finals. The greatest of all time versus the main character. Surely the GOAT wouldn't get robbed by plot, right? Give me the money. So them boys let it rip, and Ryuga's already coming in with the pressure. He's damn near pushing this man Jinga off the damn stage, and he's just eating every single special move he's getting thrown at him. Look at him, he uppercutted the shit out of his mate and just slammed it into the ground, and he's just drilling it. So this fight already looks wrapped up. Ryuga already got a 3-1 lead and is beating this man's ass. The finals trophy is his, but of course, the writers coming to save the day. Because here comes the power of friendship, because all this man's friends are here on top of this building. The script is trying to rob this nigga. So obviously, Jinga gets an amp and is somehow pushing this man back. This is some bullshit. I refuse to believe that this nigga is about to get 28-3'd. So Ryuga's like, oh, hell no, my legacy's on the line. So my man charges up his Gallic gun and he goes ahead and shoots it at him. But this man Jinga's pushing it back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're witnessing a robbery. So then El Drago takes over Ryuga. And bro was not pleased. Bro said,
oh, hell no, nigga. Our legacy's on the line and you pulling this bullshit? No, fuck that.
So Jinga just started getting pressure. El Drago was whooping that ass. Bro had to save the legacy. Bro was pulling out every single move in the move list. Jinga was damn near close to getting pat. But then again, here comes a scriptwriter saving the day. Because Hikaru, Tsubasa, and Kiyoya come to save this nigga. Like, bro, what the fuck is a ref? Can we get a tag? Like Bay interference or something? So they basically make this man's Bay a spirit bomb, and the fight ends up going to the stratosphere, and El Drago gets slammed, and Ryuga takes the first loss of his career. Tough times, man. It sucks when you see your GOAT lose, bro. Hey, but get this though. Ryuga may have lost, but Storm Pegasus had to retire. Blood said the lights were too bright. I can't do this no more. And Ryuga, that man picked up El Drago and said, I ain't gonna let these scriptwriters hold me ever again. Bro said, fuck going to Cancun. We going back to the lab. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes Exhibit A. Yeah, we're not done yet. Not even close, actually. And already with a whopping score of 161. That was just the beginning of this man's legendary career. So, when will part 2 drop?
Right now.
So then the king came out. So you would have to think, this man is the king of his village. So no way he could be sorry, right?
12 seconds later.
This is trash.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Ryuga trial 2. And ladies and gentlemen, we already know what's up. After the longest Exhibit A in roundtable history, and with a whopping score of 161, it is time to cement the legacy of the greatest nigga to ever wield a spinning top. So y'all already know we got all the rest of the evidence on deck. The ranking system is ready to rock and roll. So without further ado, Exhibit B. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, Return of the GOAT. Now, as we know, Ryuga suffered the first loss of his career off of some bullshit, because we know in anime the power of friendship is undefeated. So you would have to think, usually after a main antagonist loses, it kind of fall off. I mean, it happens to the best of them. But Ryuga? Shit. After this man lost, this man went straight back to the lab in a boiling hot volcano, and bro was serious about never getting hoed ever again. This man trained his ass off, overcame the dark power, and unlocked Medio El Drago. And boy, oh boy, nobody was fucking with this. I'ma just go ahead and tell you that now. So now we move on to Italy, and we have our sights set again on Tsubasa. Now we all remember that bro got boomed and completely annihilated at Battle Bladers. But get this, bro did not just get put in a coma. No, this brother got immense PTSD. The dark power literally infected bro. You know what? This is a whole point, bro. He literally transmutated a whole disease to this nigga. So infected Tsubasa ends up pulling up on Team Excalibur and is straight up trying to murder them. But while they're fighting, they end up hearing something in the distance.
Oh no.
Did you all hear that?
More ghost sex.
Oh, it's the goat! And look at this nigga. This nigga is walking in with a meteor shower. And bro wasn't even done. He summoned his bae as a meteor and just blew up the whole area, making a massive crater. This right here might be one of the greatest entrances of all time. But we ain't gonna forget the fact though that is a massive amount of environmental damage, my nigga. Like this man was this close to probably starting the world's largest wildfire. But look at him, bro did not come to play games. Dude immediately just starts to wreak havoc and sends these two flying, and he wasn't even done with him. Bro said, El Draco, cut that nigga! And bro right here gets boomed. And the fact that he just watched these two with ease is just wild. Because Team Excalibur are basically the Euro League champions. And he washed them in under 30 seconds. So Julian comes to save his teammates from getting thrashed anymore. And the thing is, Julian's bae has reverse rotation as well. And also, not to mention, this nigga is a elegant asshole. So Ryuga looked at bro and said, ah, that's a nice toy you got there, buddy. Where'd you get that piece of shit from, Timo?
I beg your pardon?
So Ryuga retracts his bae, and before he leaves, he tells him, remember this, you pompous ass. There can only be one reverse rotation bae in this world, and it belongs to me, the GOAT! So after that confrontation, this man travels to America, and he's somewhere just in the Grand Canyon. So these soldiers come up and tell him, freeze! Put your hands in the motherfucking air, or we gonna boom your shit, nigga! And they got the red dot sights, the lasers, and everything. They look like they're really about to kill this man. But this confrontation is when Ryuga showed that he is on a different level than everybody else. I kid you not, this man laughed and threw out his bae with his bare hands.
Is this nigga serious?
This nigga don't even need the launcher no more. And obviously the soldiers are pissed. Nigga, this is premium disrespect. This is the equivalent to bringing a knife to a gunfight. So they end up shooting at him, and their base keep on hitting his, but all that is just making El Drago rotate even faster, and their impending doom more imminent. So yeah, it was over for them. All 5 of them get fried. Yeah, them boys are dead, let's be honest. Them niggas got baked. But a man in a hood ends up stopping his attack. And it is none other than Zesty Jack. So Jack ends up taking Ryuga to Hades City and brings him to HD Academy, which is basically a developmental academy for bladers. And it is ran by none other than Dr. Ziggurat. So Ryuga mad as hell, cause he came for the smoke and they wasting his time. And also trying to do experiments on El Drago. Look at bro tried to kill Jack. Bro is lucky he was behind bulletproof glass. So they end up making him fight Zio, who is a literal bum compared to Ryuga. So they get to letting it rip, and Ryuga's already pushing them back. But to be fair, Ryuga did have to come over adversity in this fight, because this man's bae was built so fucking awkward, because he had this fat ass spinner stem. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's fat as shit. And this man Zio talking shit too. Bro saying, ha, you can't beat my big sis, not a chance in hell. Like, bro, do you know who the you're going against? Oh, Dylan Brooks ass nigga. So it took like a good minute for Ryuga to read, bro. Then he told him,
nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Huh? Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
So this man pulled out his new special move, and instead of shooting Gala guns, bro's now shooting sons and blows this nigga's bae up and pins it in the ground. Nigga out here disrespecting the GOAT. Nigga, who the fuck you think you is, lil bro? So this man, Dr. Ziggurat, ends up trying to trap this man, Ryuga, but they just pissed off bro even more. Nigga said, get me the fuck out this musty ass room. So bro blows a hole in the building to make his escape. But this man, Dr. Ziggurat, was on straight dick. Bro was like, oh, I need that man for my world domination. So later on that day, this man sends Zio and like 8 soldiers to jump him in the park. And Ryuga looks completely dumb. Bro told him, can you niggas get off my dick? I can't even breathe. So all the soldiers end up shooting at him, but Ryuga hit the shoulder on their ass. Bro said, look at the ice on my wrist, nigga, and blows them all up. And this man just caught another 8 bodies. Look Look at them. Them boys ain't breathing. Hey, I mean, at least the family gonna have the full body intact for the funeral, unlike that other nigga from the training regiment. So now we move on to the World Championship. And at the moment, Team Japan is cooked. Masamune got his arm broke. Tsubasa and Yu got boomed before the tournament even started. So they had this man Jinga about to carry the whole team. So Jinga would have to face Zesty Jack next. But a meteor ends up coming in, and this man Ryuga ends up pulling up. I actually feel so bad for her. She really got PTSD from this nigga. Bro said, y'all gonna have the world championship without me? Bitch, sub me in. I'll cook this blue lipstick zesty motherfucker in a heartbeat. So Ryuga and Jack end up starting to fight. And this man Jack is batshit crazy, not even gonna lie to you. This man was like, oh, I can't wait to turn you into a work of art. You've got my creative juices running, thy nigga.
This nigga is crazy.
So this man Jack pulls out his peacock and shoots an attack at him, but Ryuga stood there unfazed and El Drago completely ate it, but Jack did not let off the pressure. Bro just started to push Ryuga while he was carving his art in the stadium. Like, look, bro drew a peacock. Like, fuck wrong with this nigga? So this man tries to finish his work of art by trying to drill El Drago into the eye, and it looked like he almost had this man. El Drago was slowing down and everything, but Ryuga had this man right where he wanted him. El Drago just starts going berserk. Ryuga tells him he wasn't even trying the whole fight. So yeah, it was time to pack up Zesty Jack. So bro charges up his Dragon Emperor Supreme Flight and strangles the fuck out of this peacock and incinerates it. And to finish off that man's work of art, Ryuga shot that man's bay into the peacock's eye. And this man Jack lost his mind, bro. He was like, no, my work of art, my Mona Lisa. But this man Ryuga was not done. He looked at this man Dr. Ziggurat looking all safe and shit in his skybox and shoots his bay and scarring him with the glass. This man Ryuga told him, get off my dick, nigga. And after this, they won the tournament. So Ryuga technically is now the world champion. Or just walked in the middle of the championships and left with a ring. So after the world championships, Dr. Ziggurat basically reveals to the entire world that he's a terrorist. And Hades City is a literal flying nuke. And this man is a whole arms dealer. He's trying to sell it to the country with the highest bid. And come on, we know who's gonna buy that. America, fuck yeah! So while Hades City is out here floating and is about to terrorize the world, Ryuga is just looking at it from the distance. And my God, this gotta be this man's wildest feat. This man Ryuga said, fuck you, fuck your city, fuck your nuke, and fuck Skypiea, because I'm about to make this bitch Atlantis. So this man shoots El Drago and blows up the damn core. And look at this nigga Ziggurat. Oh, what was that? Emergency, sir. Somebody has blown up the fucking island. We are about to sink. And look at El Drago. It literally just ripped through the entire city. And that hoe just started going down. It was GG's for that whole city. They got lucky they even landed that hoe to get everybody off the island. But yeah, technically, bro sunk this whole island. So this is property damage to the absolute max. This ain't no damn stadium. This is a whole city. That's a whole 50 points, bro.
I thought it'd be way more kills than that. It's still like 7,800
Exhibit C.
Like.
Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I now present to you our final exhibit, a legacy of greatness. We now set our sights to a remote village on an island that has experienced recent events of terror. As Jinga and his friends are searching for legendary bladers, they come across this man that recounts what happened to his village. In his words, he states, about 2 weeks ago, a man came here looking to infiltrate our sacred ground. He started to speak, but none of us could understand him.
I beg your pardon?
But then our village elder ended up realizing that he was speaking the ancient language of Quagmire. He then forced himself into our ancient ground. And now the volcano that we thought was asleep for years started to awake again. We angered the dragon god. So we got on our knees and glazed him for forgiveness. So yeah, if you can't tell who this is by the villagers' recount, it is most definitely Ryuga. They thought this man was a literal god. Like they was on their knees glazing. Oh, glorious King Ryuga, please spare us. Like, yo, this is ridiculous. First of all, he gets a point for breaking and entering on a sacred ground. And secondly, another one for terrorizing these villagers and basically having them in a hostage situation. So Kiyoya and Benkei end up climbing the volcano and finding him. And obviously Kiyoya, being the smoke demon he is, decided he wanted his rematch. That ass kicking from last time wasn't enough. So they start fighting and it is just absolute chaos. While Ryuga is going absolutely berserk. And not gonna lie, you can probably guess what happened after this. Kiyoya started pressuring him for a bit, but that shit ain't working. Because Ryuga Tada has a new bay again, El Drago Destructor. So Kiyoya gets absolutely blasted. Like, this man got cooked. Ryuga made this man unconscious again. And of course, here come Benkei.
Ah, my glorious Pookie Bear Kiyoya!
So after Kiyoya gets boomed, guess who's next up on the list? Jinka. Bro was trying to convince Ryuga to join them on their quest, but this man did not care at all. Bro said, yeah, shut the fuck up, whip out your bay, and show me that you ain't a fraud, nigga. So they start fighting, and Jinka starts getting blasted. Bro held nothing back against this nigga, and he just kept on yapping at him. Come on, pussy boy, show me that ring that you want against me wasn't some Mickey shit. So Jinka starts pushing back, but Ryuga said, no, not today. So El Drago swaps modes, says, get the fuck off me. Then Ryuga said, to hell with it, and blows up the volcano.
We're not finished.
And there it is, game set. The main character was cooked.
Ooh.
And Ryuga did what many other characters couldn't. Take the set over the main character. And look at him talking ish. I knew you were a fraud. That fucking Mickey ring, your friends weren't here to save you this time, buddy. So right before he's about to leave, this other little boy trying to fight him. I'm sorry, I'm already laughing, but this shit is embarrassing. This little nigga got his shit rocked. Then look at him. Bro tries to get up with a whole power-up and everything. But Ryuga looked at blood and said, man, nigga, fuck out my face. And incinerates this little nigga. Hey, man, I guess at least he tried. So after Ryuga just casually bodied the main cast, later on, this man heads to the Sahara Desert to a village that's having this annual tournament. So here's the announcer hyping up their strongest dude. Ladies and gentlemen, we all love him and know him. Our village's strongest man, Fernando! And his opponent, a random traveler that just came here a day ago. Wait a minute, is that who I think it is? Oh shit! Ladies and gentlemen, it's the GOAT! And this whole tournament was just cooked. The strongest dude in the village, one shot. This big ass Sam Sulek built nigga got boomed. And he wasn't the only one, because every other opponent got one-shotted. Nobody stood a chance. So then the king came out. So you would have to think, this man is the king of his village. So no way he could be sorry, right?
12 seconds later.
This nigga is trash.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all need to hold a new election after that one. So then the final opponent of this tournament was Kenta and his big ass soccer ball ass head. Every time I see this little nigga with his big ass head, I just wanna punt him. And yeah, I ain't even gonna waste no time on this. Kenta joins the rest of the main cast. Boom! Gets made a statistic on this man's record. So after Kenta got boomed, he ended up following Ryuga trying to go on a journey of self-discovery. And while they on the middle of their journey, they end up getting confronted by a tiger. But this man Ryuga was not fazed. Bro walks up and mean mugs the tiger. He had bro shook. And look at Tony the Tiger making the right decision to run away and live another day. Cause bro would have not been eating no more Frosted Flakes. His ass would have became a pelt. So after this, Ryuga ends up entering another battle royale because apparently there's a legendary blader at the top of the tower. So it starts, and while everybody's running, this man doesn't even move.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
So he waits for like a good 10 minutes. So when the final 11 are up here battling, this man decides to blow a hole in the tower and just knock out all 11 of them. But he wasn't done yet. He had to face Tsubasa in the finals. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this one might be worse than the last time they fought. This shit lasted for 1 minute tops. This man pulls out a new special move and sends his bay to the mountains. Look at Tsubasa. Bro is like, oh, No way I'm getting that back.
Man, you better go back to Tinder, nigga.
So after he sent Subasa's Bay to Kingdom Come and made him take a hike, he tells the legendary Blader to bring your ass out here. So bro comes out and he's like, wait! Please. I'm not no legendary Blader, bro. I'm a fraud.
Is this nigga serious?
So this man Ryuga was pissed off. Bro went over to his bay and stepped on it, and Blood said, I don't like my time to be wasted, nigga! And this man just destroys the entire tower. This man does not get tired of property damage. And then after he blows up the tower, look at the old dude crawling out the thing like, oh, never sign me up for this ever again. So after this man just destroyed the Tower of Babel, next up was Easter Island. Bro decided to participate in another battle royale. And look, people ain't even fighting them. They just cowering in fear and pissing they draws because they know it's pointless. But one man decided to fight him, and that was Goku, aka King. And I didn't mean Goku as a joke. No, look, that nigga is a Super Saiyan. So you gotta think to yourself, surely a Beyblading Super Saiyan can take him down, right?
Man, shut your bitch ass up. I'm gonna ask you a bitch ass thing. You better shut the fuck up before I knock your fucking head off.
Yeah, he booms this. I don't know what to say. This nigga has cleared the whole verse. Literally. So there was only one person that could actually take this man down. And it was no simple mortal. Oh no. This man's final battle is against a god. Yeah, it's gotten to this point. I mean, no mortal can hang with the nigga, so why not a god? So he starts fighting Rago, and guess who's dick-eating Rago? Hello there, Master Ryuga. As you can see, I found another man to glaze. Like, this nigga just hopped off dick and just went to bandwagon somebody else. So in this fight, Ryuga was going out with everything. Bro was just throwing nukes. But over time, bro started to get his ass beat. Nemesis just started destroying this man. Like, this is literally the first time you ever see this nigga with battle scars. And this man Doji over here talking shit. Oh yes, look at you on the ground like a worm. My God, how in the hell did I ever dick eat you? But this man was not about to go out like no bitch. This man got up, had a legendary ass yap session, powered up and went in for his last attack, and ended up having a massive clash. And the shockwave ends up hitting this man Doji, and this man falls to his death. Bro said, if I'm going out, I'm taking you with me, you fucking dick eater. But sadly after that, this man Ryuga was cooked. And bro gets hit with just straight Armageddon. And Ryuga takes the second loss of his career. Well, I mean, at least it was to a god of destruction. And ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude the Ryuga trial. And after a very long week, I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to go to sleep. So appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'll update the whole leaderboards and everything later, bro. But until we meet again, I'm out this hoe. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time for the most anticipated, yet riskiest trial of all time. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm playing press your luck with this one. But f it, we do this for the people, nigga. So let's go ahead and get it started. Coming in at a whopping 10 feet tall. No exaggeration. And with so many crimes committed, I can't even name them all right now. The Heavenly Demon, Don Quixote do Flamingo. So y'all already know how this goes. The evidence is on deck, ready to be presented. So go ahead, grab some popcorn or something to snack on. Cause without further ado, Exhibit A. Don Quixote do Flamingo, one of the 7 warlords of the sea and the king of Dressrosa. His name is feared throughout all the seas, and his drip is unmatched. But how did the Heavenly Demon become one of the biggest kingpins in the world? Well, we have to go back a good 33 years in the past. Now, Doflamingo was a celestial dragon. Now, if you don't know what a celestial dragon is, allow me to explain. These are the world nobles, aka the biggest dickheads in the fucking world. Brother, I mean, come on, bro. They ain't even hiding it. Look at them. They literally have dicks on their heads. They're dickheads. Look at that. This fucking alfalfa ass, jackass shit on their head. Now, Saint Homing, Doflamingo's father, decided one day, everybody, I have an announcement to make. I would like to go live with the peasants. blasphemy. Now, this is a very big deal because the Don Quixote family are world nobles living in the holy land of Maurice, basically motherfucking Beverly Hills. And Doflamingo's dad decided, I want to go live with the regular niggas, cause why not? And this is some of the stupidest shit you could possibly do because everybody hates celestial dragons because they enslave people. They're assholes. They don't even consider themselves human because they are the top of society. So the whole family ends up leaving and giving up their celestial dragon status. And obviously Lil Dofi wasn't fucking with it. Bro was already complaining. Lil nigga was like, Daddy, where are the slaves and why do I have on this peasant clothing? Oh, calm down, son. We're gonna be living a simple, peaceful life now. Some bullshit. Now, it's very clear that Doflamingo's dad doesn't have an ounce of evil in his body, like the other celestial dragons. He's a simple man, but an ignorant one, and he was about to get hit with a reality check. So the next day, him and Dofi walk into town. So his dad walks up to the vendor and says, I want to buy some apples. So the vendor's like, oh, tally home, brother, you must be new here. But this dumb ass nigga ends up saying, oh yes, me and my family are from Maurice. You what? So everybody shook. They like, what the fuck? If you from Maurice, you a celestial dragon, ain't you? And this dumb ass nigga is like, oh, no. We used to be celestials, but we're human now. And then it didn't help that Doflamingo just started going off on everybody, calling everybody peasants and shit. So they was cooked. Cause later that night, they burned down their damn house. They is trying to kill these niggas. They on some Salem witch trials type shit. Find the celestials and burn them. So they end up running for their life for days. Cause a dumbass daddy was so fucking ignorant, thinking that a celestial dragon could live with regular people. And this man Doflamingo was shook. As a kid, this man went from the top of the world to the fucking gutter. Him and his brother got beat for trying to steal bread cause they had no money, while people just laughing at him. Look at this bad bitch and a nigga with a panda head. I'd be damned if I see a nigga with a panda head laughing at me. Like, look at Lil Bro, this is terrible. And they mama end up getting sick and she end up dying. So at this point, Doflamingo rightfully so hates his dad, as he should. This nigga's an idiot. You broke, you stink, and now your wife dead. It can't get no worse, right? Wrong! The people end up finding them. And I don't even know if I could say this word on YouTube, so I'm just gonna bleep it. They them. These people start going off on them. I kid you not, bro right here said, hang that nigga now! I got the rope right here. And they just going off on them because they are celestial dragons. They hate them. It don't matter if Doflamingo's dad is different. You're still a celestial dragon to them. The people who treat commoners like garbage. So at this point, this was the breaking point for Dofi. Everybody just stops and just looks at him. They could feel this little nigga's anger from down there. Then bro just started talking like a rabid dog. And then it happened. The man unlocked his conqueror's hockey. And this little nigga knocked every single person out with his aura. Now, you see, here's the thing with this. I'm not counting this as a charge. This is an act of self-defense. They hung his ass, hung his daddy ass, and his brother. So even though this man broadcasted that he got murder on his mind, he getting let off the hook with this one. So after that life-altering incident, Dofi goes to this rundown ass shack and ends up meeting this nasty ass, snot-nosed, hunchback, fat motherfucker. Oh my God, I hate this nasty ass nigga, Treble. So this nasty SOB says, hey, so I heard you knocked out all those people with your hockey. Now, me and my boys will start glazing you if you pass my test. So Treble gives him a gun and the Ito no Mi. And this man Doflamingo did not waste no time. He had murder on his mind. He went back to his dad and said, fuck you, old nigga, and blew his brains out. Murdered his own father in cold blood right in front of his brother. And this right here is a good old case of patricide. Murdering your own father. So after Doflamingo murdered his father, he actually brought his head back to Maurice to try to get his status back, but they said, hell nah, leave, peasant. So he ends up going back to Treble, and him, Diamante, Pika, and Virgo said, let's glaze this little nigga to the ends of the earth. And from that day, the Don Quixote family was born, and they was not playing no games. These 4 niggas would do anything for Dofi. Take, for example, one day, Treble finds Dofi beat up. So he asks him, "Oh, my glorious king, what happened?" "Ah, man, some guys roughed me up. I wish they were dead." Okay. These dudes find the dudes that jumped them. And Treble comes up to him and says, "You're the guys who roughed up Dofi, right?" "That little runt. We were just teasing him, that's all." "Oh, shit. Hey, bro, we was just teasing him, I swear." "Shut up." They was not playing games with nobody. If Dofi wanted you dead, guess what? You're dying. If he wanted your turf, guess what? Get the packing. This man took racketeering to another level, as a 10-year-old at that. And this was the wildest one. Diamante finds bro and says, "Oh, my glorious king, what happened to your knee?" "Ah, man, I just tripped on a crack in the road." "Oh, and where's this crack exactly?" And I kid you not, this nigga Diamante finds the crack in the road and says, "Fuck it, I might as well level the whole town." So that's what they did. They blew up the whole town. And from that day forward, the Don Quixote family was feared. Niggas cleared the streets when they saw Dofi walking. Hide your kids, hide your wife, ain't nobody safe. The Dofi trial. Exhibit A wrap up. Patricide, racketeering, mass destruction, multiple counts of murder. Exhibit B. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, Joker. We now fast forward 30 years later, and at this point in time, Doflamingo is the most influential underworld broker in the game, and he is also one of the 7 warlords of the sea. And before he became a warlord and they froze his bounty, this man had a whopping bounty of 340 million berries. Now imagine if the nigga wasn't a warlord. God knows how high that shit would be. But anyways, we now focus our attention to Mocktown, and specifically Bellamy. Now, as we know, before this even happened, Bellamy fought Luffy and got absolutely embarrassed. One-shotted to be precise. It looks like Bellamy and his crewmate, who I ain't gonna lie, I forgot his name. I think his name is like Sarquis or Sharkeisha or some shit, I don't know. But it looks like they're fighting each other and having a falling out. But that is not the case at all. Because you see this nigga Dofi sitting in the corner, controlling them with his string fruit. And this man is pissed off for obvious reasons. Cause this nigga Bellamy is trash.
Added to the injury, he wearing Lil Nas X clothing. A dude like that, man, no telling what he gonna do.
He got one-shotted by a human condom, and it was under Doflamingo's banner. The Bellamy pirates were under him. So obviously that is a hit to his reputation. So Dofi said, "Fuck it, you useless piece of shit," and controls old boy like a puppet and slices him. Had this man Bellamy begging for his life. And what makes this kind of sad, let me give y'all a flashback real quick. Back when Bellamy was a straight young bull, bro used to look up to Doflamingo. He wanted to be just like him. I don't know why, bro is a terrible influence. It must have been the drip of the ore or some shit, but Doflamingo was his inspiration. But when they first met, Doflamingo clearly stated, "If you ever lose under my flag, my Jolly Roger, I'm gonna beat your ass and make you unemployed." And well, the rest is history. But of course, Bellamy's still begging like, "Please, just give me one more chance, my glorious king." But Dofi looked at him like, "Bellamy, how much you think my fit cost?" 30,000? 56 million berries, broke ass nigga.
Broke nigga alert. Broke nigga alert.
So this man Dofi got up, walked away and said, "My fit costs more than your whole bounty, and I have absolutely no use for broke ass niggas." And slices this nigga. Bro just assaulted his most notorious glazer while firing him at the same time. Well, ain't that a hell of a way to get fired on your day off? But we really don't even get to see a glimpse of how strong this dude is until the Summit War, aka the grand opening for the greatest donut shop of all time, Crispy Aces. So before the war even started, you already knew bro was on timing. I mean, look at this bloodthirsty ass nigga, bro hitting the Uzi tongue. But the first victim of this man's bloodlust was none other than LOIS, big ugly ass boy. So LOIS is just stomping on niggas, trying to make his way to save El Donut. But this big boy ends up getting jumped in brutal fashion too. So it started off with Kuma, which I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was about to roast the shit out this man, but I just caught up on the manga. And after reading that backstory, I don't want to roast you, bro. So even though you built like an egg with some damn chicken legs, you off the hook, my nigga. So anyways, Kuma shocks the shit out this nigga, had this man spazzing. And this man was so cooked. But he said, hell no, I'm at least taking out somebody with me. So he ends up aiming for Dofi, and bro just looked at it like, really, nigga? So bro ends up destroying the whole wall, but Brody ain't hit shit. Cause you see this nigga flying thinking he's Cardi. Hitting that different Then he talking shit to him in the air too. What's wrong, pussy? The donut man is right there. And you knew Oris was cooked because Dofi made this man see his backstory. That's how you know your screen time over. So Doflamingo amputated, bro. Cut that big ass leg clean off. And he just laughing his ass off and saying, this is what you get for being a dripless Neanderthal. And then Gecko Moria's hogback, bowling pin built ass hit him with that monkey. And it was raps. Them boys murdered Lil Oris, but Doflamingo was not done, racking up these murder charges. So later on, Viking Humpty Dumpty ends up pulling up and saying, Doflamingo, fuck you in that feathered ass coat, nigga. So bro runs at him and tries to swing at him, but he stops. Nani? And Dofi just started talking shit, saying, what's wrong, water buffalo? Are you too mesmerized from all my sauce? And y'all already know what he did. He hit bro with his strings. He wasn't moving an inch. So all these other dudes end up running up, and yeah, a massacre was about to ensue. Bro right here runs up, he gets his balls chopped off, and Dofi just started puppeteering this man and making him kill his own men. This was just tragic, but also despicable. You made this man kill his own men, that's fucked up, bro. And while bro is massacring these dudes, this man gives off one of the greatest speeches I've ever heard. And everything he said in this speech is 100% facts. Now, obviously I can't play the audio, but I'm gonna text it out for us. We're gonna do a quick English project real quick, so here we go. Pirates are evil. The Marines are righteous? These terms have always changed throughout the course of history. Kids who have never seen peace and kids who have never seen war have different values. Those who stand at the top determine what's wrong and what's right. This very place is a neutral ground. Justice will prevail, you say? Of course it will. Whoever wins the war becomes justice. This motherfucker was cooking. Even though he's pure evil, he is actually speaking legitimate facts, and you can't deny it. So after this, I ain't even gonna lie to you, Dofi just basically had a drip off of Crocodile for the rest of the war. So I'm gonna just translate this whole conversation for you. Oh, hell no. Gator boy, my nigga, I got a proposition for you. You got drip, I got drip. You gets money, I gets money. So what you say? Tag team? Man, fuck you, you pink feather flamboyant feminine ass nigga. Oh nah, shut the fuck up with that fake ass gold claw. I know you got that shit from Temu. Fuck you, and fuck you too, you tobacco loving chain smoking son of a bitch. Now, most of this fight sadly happened off screen, but hey, only Oda know how long this sauce-off went on for. So fast forward all the way to the end of the war, and you just see explosions in the background. And the reason why is because Doflamingo was jumping this 60% body fat eggplant, because he basically had an assassination order from somebody up high. But Moria somehow lived. I don't know how, but it don't matter, nigga. That's still attempted murder. Now, it's time to move 3 years later. And at this time, Doflamingo's criminal enterprise is thriving. This nigga is anime El Chapo. And I mean, this man did everything from arms dealing and gun running, 2 massive drug labs, 1 in Punk Hazard and 1 in Dressrosa, producing smile fruits for Kaido, and had none other than Caesar Clown cooking that shit up. And I kid you not, these smile fruits was niggas up. For example, take a look at Wano. Smile Fruits hit Wano like crack in the 80s. This man is solely responsible for supplying these niggas to cause a drug epidemic. Look how this shit hit neighborhoods in Wano, bro. They thought these hoes was just regular apples. Hell nah, these hoes was laced and everybody was eating them, even the kids. And they lost all emotions except for smile and laughter. They basically ate Joker venom. Yeah, hell nah. The Don Quixote family needs to change their name to the Don Quixote cartel expeditiously. So now we end up catching up with Dofi at one of his Dofi parties. Because you know what they say, there ain't a party like a Dofi party. And he gets a call from Punk Hazard saying, "Oh, young master, the Straw Hats, Law, and G5 is fucking with our product. Operations have halted." So this man took extreme measures and basically said, "Motherfucker, you think that's my problem? I got bitches here." Oh my God, Dofi, come in the water. Hold on, ladies. The party's just getting started. Motherfucker, blow up the island. I'll send somebody to pick up Caesar's bitch ass later. Now, sadly, Doflamingo's plan to blow up the lab failed miserably because of Caesar's dumbass. So this man was so pissed off, he said, fuck it. Niggas can't get shit done, so I'm gonna do it myself. So this man web-slinged all the way to Punk Hazard. So later on, while G5 basically has the island under control, this man Dofi flies in saucy as fuck and just hits a superhero landing. And everybody in G5 is stunned. They like, oh my God, that drip! The aura is Doflamingo! And look at this 10-foot nigga towering over these midgets. Nigga, fuck being a drug lord, go to the league. And Dofi ain't waste no time. Bro said,
The beat go off? Hey.
This man knocked out damn near every single soldier with Conqueror's hockey. Didn't even lay a hand on him, just hit him with the sauce. But he wasn't done. He ends up webbing up all the other Marines' guns and made them all aim at each other. And this man elegantly made them all shoot each other while hitting this saucy ass flip. Oh my goodness. Bro just murdered I don't know how many people, but he did it in the sauciest way possible. So then this one Marine is begging for his life. He like, please, I have a family. Nigga, fuck your family. They should be ashamed of your broke ass. I know you don't get no paper. I know your bitch be fucking other niggas behind your back. You fucking cock. So it got so bad, Smoker had to intervene. But my God, this man got washed. Look at his sorry ass. Can't even land a hit. This is why you're not making Admiral, buddy. Look at him. Bro tried to punch him in the dick. Duffy looked at him like, whoa, slow down there, you freaky fuck. And this how you know this man Smoker is washed. This man already breathing heavy as hell, and they only been fighting for 30 seconds. But then some of Smoker's men ended up coming and try to bail him out. But bro tried to be chivalrous and save him, but ends up getting met with razor sharp strings and ends up getting flung. And after Smoker got cooked, Dopey just got real disrespectful. He sat on bro, grabbed his face like your mama about to beat your ass, and was about to kill him. But Smoker ended up getting the bailout of the century, because Al Kiji pulled up and said, all right, big dog, we gonna have to stop. And you see, Doflamingo was a smart man, because he knows he can't win this fight. You think he's gonna fight a former admiral and get embarrassed? Hell nah. Bro said, I'll take my leave. I got bigger fish to fry. And that fish, of course, is Law and the Straw Hats. And especially Law, because these niggas got generational beef. The Dofi trial. Exhibit B wrap up. Assault and battery, murder, mass murder, arms trafficking, drug manufacturing, possession, and trafficking. Exhibit C. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for Exhibit C, Corazon. So, there is a reason why Law has mad beef with Dofi, and it all started 16 years ago. Now, when Law first came to Doflamingo, he was very sick. He had white lead disease and his whole family is dead because the world government decided to murder everybody in that town because they all had that disease. So they Raccoon City'd that bitch. Now, Law didn't have that much time left to live, but Dofi kept him around and said, there's a chance that you might be able to live if you get this devil fruit called the Op-Op fruit, because you'll be able to heal yourself. Also, the fruit's busted. So Law ended up sticking around with him, doing some piracy, robbing some banks, and of course, catching bodies. And Dofi's main objective was basically to groom Law to become his right-hand man. Now, here's where everything goes to shit. Corazon, aka Doflamingo's brother, Rosinante, basically told him, hey, little nigga, you got D in your name. And if Dofi figures out you got D in your name, he gonna kill your little ass. Because if you got the big D in your name, you are a mortal enemy of the celestial dragons. And also, Corazon is a narc.
Hey, I'm a rat. I ain't no snitch.
He is a undercover Marine trying to take down his evil brother. So you can kind of see what this is. These two are basically opposites and the what ifs of a tragic outcome. Doflamingo wants to burn the fucking world, cause fuck everybody. And Corazon wants to do good in the world and basically stop his brother because he's a crazy bastard. So Corazon ends up taking Law around for like 6 months, trying to find a cure for his disease and getting him away from Dofi. Now, while this was going on, Dofi called them and said, come back to the ship. We got a lead on the Op-Op fruit, and we can cure cure Law's disease. Now, with this in mind, Corazon decided, let's just go steal it so we can cure your disease and go into hiding. So Corazon gets the information from the Navy to where the fruit actually is. So later on, they end up getting to the island and Corazon ends up stealing the fruit, but at the expense of getting shot the fuck up. So after bro got shot up but somehow survived, he made Law eat the fruit. And after that, he told him, this is some important intel I need you to give to the Navy that's on this island right now. So while Law went to go search for a Marine to give the note to, he found one, but the wrong one. Because the Marine he gave it to was Virgo, Dofi's undercover agent in the Marines. So Law brought Virgo all the way back to Corazon, and Virgo was like, what the fuck? Corazon? Oh, you narc ass nigga. And Virgo ended up reading the intel and kicks his face in. And Virgo did not hold back. He beat the shit out of Corazon. And then after that, he beat Law's ass. So then after they get their ass beat, Dofi arrives on the island. And this man is dripped out of his mind and pissed. Cause his own brother was a rat. And Doflamingo knew something was off too, because those 6 months that Corazon was gone, the Navy was off they ass. And every time Corazon was there, the Navy was there. So it was all over for his little bro. Dofi ends up setting up his bird cage over the island so nobody can leave. And he just went on a rampage until he found his brother, killing literally anybody and everybody that was in his way. So later on, when the family finally finds Corazon, they jumped the hell out of this man, beat the rat piss out of him, and played baseball with his body.
Home run!
And this was just horrible. This man Gladius went to his body and said, how dare you betray the family, you rat ass nigga! So after they jumped him, Doflamingo came up to him and said, Corazon, my baby brother, a fucking narc. Fuck you, nigga. Corazon, you know how hard it is to kill your own flesh and blood again. And my God, it pains me to do it. But do me a favor, baby brother, and say hello to Pops for me. This man, Doflamingo, dumped about 10 bullets in this nigga and murdered his own little brother in cold blood. The Dofi trial. Exhibit C wrap up. Piracy, grand larceny, murder, mass murder, fratricide. Exhibit D. Y'all ready, ladies and gentlemen? It is now time for Exhibit D, the usurpation of Dressrosa. Now, Doflamingo, as we know, is the king of Dressrosa, but how did he become king? Yeah, you might need to sit back for this one. So, 10 years before the present, Dressrosa was a very peaceful nation that knew no types of war and had an honest king named King Riku. Now, the people loved King Riku. They'd glaze this man to the end of the earth. But sadly, this would change in a single night. So, on that tragic night, Doflamingo flew to the king's private quarters. So he pulled up, woke this nigga up, and said, don't even try calling for help, or I will slit your fucking throat right now. So Dofi basically explained to the king that this land, matter of fact, this whole country belongs to me, and I finally come back to take back what's rightfully mine. So the thing is that the Don Quixote family used to rule over Dressrosa about a good 800 years ago, till they abandoned it and became celestial dragons. And now Dofi is back to claim what's his. Now he gave the king an ultimatum. He basically told him, we can either A, I will take over this entire kingdom and kill everybody, or B, you can buy my kingdom for 10 billion berries. So what's it gonna be, old nigga? Genocide or run your pockets? So obviously the king had no choice. He had to run his pockets, but he ain't have enough money. So for the sake of the kingdom, he had to send out his soldiers and beg the people for money. And obviously the people are confused. They like, fucking Riku, we just paid our taxes a month ago. Yeah, man, this is some bullshit. I can't even pay my child support. I just got pregnant the other day. How am I supposed to take care of my child? So King Riku had to get on the big screen, get on all fours, and said,
Please, we're broke. I know it's shit, yo. Just pay taxes. But fuck, we
We need this goddamn money. So the people said, you know what? Something must be wrong. Our glorious king needs help. So every single citizen they had emptied every dime they had because they trusted their king. Because he ain't ever done them wrong. So everything seems to be fine. They've paid off Doflamingo and they should be scot-free, right? Psych! In the distance, you see this man, King Riku, coming at them on a horse. So obviously the soldiers think, King Riku, we got the money. You didn't have to come all the way out here. But this man, King Riku, is crying and saying, run away!
I beg your pardon?
And the king starts slaying people and blowing shit up. And you already know what's going on. In the shadows, Doflamingo is controlling this man and making him kill his people. So Dofi didn't tell the king, but there was an option C, and that was to do both. Genocide and run your pockets. And the king wasn't the only one getting controlled. Dofi decided to control the soldiers as well and made them slaughter everybody. And they didn't spare nobody. Look at this. This is a mama and her son. And this nigga said, pay your taxes. Look at this poor couple. This brother just got done baking at the bakery with all this cake just for this man King Riku to come and blow birthday backs out. And this went on for the whole night. Now, here's the part that's gonna make you sick. Doflamingo and his crew are just up here watching this. And when the time was right, he said, all right, boys, it's showtime. These niggas hop down and knock out these soldiers, getting everybody's attention. And Doflamingo says, greetings, everyone. My name is Don Quixote Doflamingo, and I've come to save you.
Man, this is some bullshit. Boo this man.
Now, this is a straight Homelander-ass move. Bro made the king and his guards kill their own people just to come in and save the day. And this was the tragic part. He controlled the king and said, come on over. Make sure you look good for the camera. So bro jumps down and smacks the shit out this nigga on live TV in front of everybody. And just off of that, this man just committed the greatest PR stunt of all time. Because the people are like, oh my God, he saved us! Yeah, hell yeah, brother! And they chanted this man's name throughout the night while hoisting the king's body in the air like a trophy. And that night, Doflamingo usurped the throne and became the king of Dressrosa. Now, after Doflamingo became king, he started to do some even more evil shit. For an example, using sugar to turn damn near half the population into toys and making their families forget about them, forced these tontata low niggas to basically be slaves and work in his drug lab, had some of the old soldiers become gladiators and forced them to basically kill each other. And apparently he did something with Viola. I don't even know if this is true, but a lot of people say it is. So I'm just leave this here.
Freaky ass nigga, he the 69 god. Freaky ass nigga, he the 69 god.
The Dofi trial.
What did he do?
Exhibit D wrap up. Blackmail, genocide, usurpation, brainwashing, slavery.
Bust up with his own
Exhibit E. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our final exhibit. Exhibit E, the heavenly demon. We now set our sights on an island called Greenbit, just off the coast of Dressrosa, and we are observing a trade, well, what was supposed to be a trade, between Law and Doflamingo. Now, Law took Caesar as hostage after Punk Hazard to get some leverage on Doflamingo and make him leave the warlords, so he would lose his Navy immunity. And also, Dofi needs Caesar to make some more of his smile product. But tragically for Law, this plan failed miserably because Doflamingo was 2 steps ahead. Because this man used his celestial dragon leverage on the government and falsified a whole story about how he left the warlords, when in reality he didn't. And he had this man Law shook. He ain't know what the fuck to do. His whole plan blew up in his face. So Law was like, ah shit. Well, Time to skedaddle. So this man Law got the running while Doflamingo was hawking his ass down. And it didn't help that Fujitora's ass was here trying to drop meteors on the nigga. And this man Law was fighting for his life in this jungle. Look at Dofi come behind him. Nigga finger sniped him. Brought this man Law to his knees. Then he came down and told him, you ain't going nowhere, little nigga. I've been waiting to kill your ass for 13 motherfucking years. And look at Dofi, bro. This nigga think he's Spider-Man. Out here just webbing shit up and throwing it at him. And I don't even know how long this game of tag lasted for, because we know how that Dressrosa pacing was. Good God. But anyways, bro, they ended up getting to the beach. And while Dofi's chasing Law, he ends up hearing a loud-ass scream. And it was from the Sunny, from Chopper, Nami, and Brooke being loud as shit. And Dofi just looked over there with a big old smile on his face like, oh, Law, you done fucked up now. So this man flew over to the ship, posted up on him, and Dofi was ready to make the Sunny the Titanic. But out of nowhere, here comes Final Form Simp Sanji out here yelling at this man like, stay away from my Nami Swan. Like, dog, come on, she not gonna let you hit. But anyways, Dofi did not take this fight seriously at all. Look at him, he got this big ass grin on his face. Then this man threw out his attack, backflip for style points, and told him, whoa there, buddy, let's not burn the coat. This shit costs more than your life. Bro had this man Sanji cooked in one hit. But Sanji started thinking to himself while he was free falling, oh, if I beat Doflamingo, Nami Swan might let me hit. So this man Sanji got a second win and started trying to kick the life out of this man. But Dofi just put out his hand and said, time out. Bro had this man Sanji just stuck in the air. And bro just looked at him and told him, the fuck I just told you about fucking up my coat? I already told your ass this shit costs more than your life. So this man charged up his overheat and he was ready to kill Sanji. But right when Dofi was about to hit him, here come Law with the and he ended up teleporting Dofi away from Sanji. And you could tell this man Dofi had the intent to kill this man, because he had to throw the attack out and it landed all the way back in Dressrosa and just cut a building in half. Yeah, buddy, that's attempted murder. You tried to put this simp 6 feet under. So this man Law had to take this miniature big back Big Mom as a hostage so the Straw Hats could escape. But later on, they end up having a standoff on this bridge. And I kid y'all not, this was not a fight. This was a sheep coming to the slaughter. I mean, look at this man Law. He running for his life again. Doflamingo's just cutting the bridge in half and yelling at him like, what's wrong, pussy? I thought you was gonna spin back the Korra, but you still a bitch. But Law at least tried something. He tried to throw all the debris at him, but Dofi just cut it to pieces. Then Law tries to come behind him, but Dofi hits a perfect parry, dodges the attack, then shatters this man's jaw with his foot. And the beating just got worse from here. This was like a parent whooping their kid's ass for being disobedient as hell. I mean, look at this. He came down and kicked the shit out of him again, then just started spamming bullet strings at him. Even took out his legs. Bro was literally rolling around and screaming in pain. And this wasn't even the worst part. Doflamingo walked up to him, lifted up his hand, and he slapped this nigga across Dressrosa. And oh God, this was probably this man's most savage moment in the whole series. Law is already cooked, but Doflamingo decided, remember when you had lead poisoning, Law? Let's see if you remember how that felt. And he started dumping bullets of lead in him. And look at this freaky ass nigga out here licking the blood. Hell no. And Law was done. He should have been dead. The amount of plot armor Law had in this arc is ridiculous, because this is not the first time bro should have died, as we will see later. So now we fast forward a fat minute, all the way till Sugar got knocked out and all the toys turn into people again, and the whole population turns on Doflamingo because they realize, wait a minute, this nigga's an asshole. He turned half the population into toys, brainwashed us, and committed a coup d'etat. Get this nigga out of here. So then the one-legged demon Kiros came in and cut off this man's head, and everybody's in shock. Everybody like, oh my God, Dofi just died to a side character? Psych! Niggas thought it was gonna be that easy. Yeah, this man could use string clone jutsu. So he got behind Kiros and kicked the roof off of the palace. Good God, this man got some strong ass legs with them fucking leg hairs he got. So then here come Luffy trying to be a hero, even though he's a terrorist. Out here trying to hit that man with that jet Gatling. But the clone came behind him, blew his back out. Then Dofi looked at him, cocked back his fist and told him, get the fuck off my property, broke ass nigga. Hit Luffy so hard, probably made him even more stupid in the head. So he made Pika throw everybody off the cliff. And at this point, it was over for everybody in Dressrosa. This man set up the birdcage, got on the big screen and said, people of Dressrosa, I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all know this now. I have
fucking hated all you stinky ass peasants ever since I came to this fucking island. So now all you broke ass niggas can go fuck yourselves. So let's play a game. If you kill any of these bitch ass niggas on this board, especially that long-nosed, Pinocchio, nappy-headed ass fuck, I will make you rich.
What did he fuck me for?
Oh, and you also have 24 hours before I destroy this fucking island.
So this man Dofi sent the island into chaos. This man started another genocide just because he got pissed off. So now it was finally time for the Malice at the Palace One Piece edition. Law and Luffy versus Doflamingo. Oh, I forgot, and Bellamy's here. Bruh. Bro was emotionally abusing this man the entire arc. We all know that Bellamy's this man's biggest glazer, so Dofi decided to use this man as a puppet. Look at Luffy, bro tried to kick him, and Dofi just used Bellamy's face as a human shield. He was straight up abusing this nigga. Then look at him. He put bro on some strings and said, dance, nigga. Go fuck up that walking condom for me. But Law and Luffy was just mad at Dofi for just watching him in that chair. So they hit that man with that Red Hawk team up. And Luffy really punched the shit out this man. This is the first time you see bro actually hurt. Bro mad as hell thinking in his head like, motherfucker, you know what? Just didn't get hit by this nigga in them broke ass sandals. Well, that man Dofi said, hell nah, you ain't getting away with that one, buddy. So bro started spamming them bullet strings at Luffy. Sent his stupid ass flying again. Then he decided to stab the shit out of Law. Bro said, sit your bitch ass down before I beat the shit out you again, boy. Then he hit this man Luffy with a nasty combo. Bro launched him in the air, grabbed him with his strings, then yanked him all the way back to Bellamy, who he was controlling, and sliced him. Oh my goodness. These boys was really getting cooked by a man with a flamingo coat and some short ass capris. So Dofi kicked Luffy's face in again, separating him and Law and making Luffy fight Bellamy. And my God, Law. This man took probably the worst beating in the series right here. Just look at this. Dofi ended up grabbing Law, then makes them both somersaults, crashing into the ground, and amputated this nigga Law's arm. Another case where Law should be dead in this arc. But this next part is really when Law should have been fucking dead. Dofi walks up to him, puts the gun up to him, and tells him, die like the broke ass nigga you are. Then just started shooting this man over and over and over and over again. He shot so many bullets in him, he kept on pulling the trigger thinking he had some more. And again, this is another instance of where Law should have died in this arc. Nigga cheated death 3 times just for him to get up and hit Dofi with a gambling knife, bruh. And Law really thought he was him right here. He was talking crazy to Doflamingo and saying, yeah, this my get back for Korra, nigga. So he hits Dofi with a counter shot, basically with all the power he has left. And Law think he done killed him. But no, this man rose from the dead like the Undertaker. And you wanna know how this man survived that attack? He stitched his organs together with his string. Nigga gave himself surgery mid-fight. So Doflamingo is standing over Law, about to smash this man's head in and get a fatality. But here come Luffy bailing out Law. Nigga, how many times is Law gonna get bailed out this fucking arc? Like, dog, you should be dead. This nigga Law gotta be a cat or some shit, cause he gotta have like 9 lives or something. So here comes that Nika Luffy himself. Bro kicked off them dusty, busted, broke-ass sandals and transformed into this fat-ass balloon. So obviously when Doflamingo first saw Gear 4, he was laughing his ass off. Blood was like, what the fuck is this? Am I supposed to be scared of you, nigga? You turned into a balloon. But Luffy was done playing games. He punched the living shit out of Dofi. This man flew all the way down to the streets. And I ain't gonna lie, Dofi started getting dog walked. This man ain't felt so much pain since he was getting beat as a child. So this man Doflamingo went to his last resort. He said, fuck it, I'm already destroying the country, so I might as well turn everything into string. So he ends up using his awakening and just throwing buildings of just string at him. But Luffy still did not care. He flew over to this man and hit him with that Leo bazooka, and Dofi went to flying and just pitted in the mountain. This fight should have been over right here, but nope. The plot kicked in, because Luffy ran out of time on Gear 4. The man literally deflated right before he was about to finish him. And this gave Dofi enough time to recover, and this man was more pissed off than ever. He went on a rampage looking for this man Luffy. Bro started killing everybody. It got to the point where if you got in this man's way, you died. Then Then he started moving the birdcage in closer. He was about to wipe the whole island off the map. So then here come Viola trying to do something against this 69 god. And I'm not even gonna waste no time on this. Y'all already know what happened. She got beat the fuck up. I don't even know why she tried this. Like, shorty, no! You out here getting your head smashed in. And then look at this, bro. He started hanging her by the string. Oh, no, nigga. My nigga, this is harassment. Nah, buddy, you're done. You're done after this. We know you did it. The allegations had to be true, especially after this scene. You was not like us, buddy. This image is staying exactly like it is. And then you tried to make Rebecca kill her dog. Nah, this man Doflamingo is pure evil. This man is a sick ass nigga. So thank God Luffy finally came over and he said, hell nah, your ass is going to jail. So he charged up that King Kong gun and yelled at that nigga, take your freaky ass to Impel Down, and blasted this man Dofi through the earth's crust. And it was over. Anime Diddy was finally defeated. So after this, they locked this man up in the depths of Impel Down, and this man should never get out again. But let's be honest with ourselves. Sometime sooner or later, this nigga's getting out. Somebody gonna make the call to Jayoma. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, with all these damn charges, this is why this man is on this round table. There should be no discussion. This is one sick ass nigga. So yeah, the faded Doflamingo video, we finally did it. Now y'all know damn well what might happen to this. So hey, fingers crossed, like the video for good luck, I guess. Hey, and hopefully we make it through. But anyways, man, hope y'all enjoy. And until then, I'm out this house.
CJ the champ. Damn near one of the best editors on YouTube aside from Mr. Beast's team. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. It's your boy BlastphamousHD. Twist.